logging into Minecraft. Think again.
Yes, that's how you started.
There's Rob, nice and ready with the opening there. Lovely.
Oh.
Go on. You're doing it. Your intro, right, Rob?
Oh, I'm doing the intro today. Yo, welcome everyone to episode
6
of the Whiskey Club. All right. As you can tell, we're down a few members, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. This night is going to include the chat a bunch. We're going to need you guys popping off. We're going to try not to have any lulls. I mean, obviously, there's not a bunch of people to shove their opinions down your throats tonight, but there will be 3 of us that will love to engage with all of you. We have some good topics for you tonight that should have some good debatability. Maybe that's the word. I don't know. We're joined by Orgrim and Duratan.
It makes for a very good mass debate.
Yes, mass debate.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Got you.
Daniel.
You son of a bitch.
That's
so yes, you'll also notice a change in the overlay here. Young Jake and Dan had a great little idea here. So you can see exactly what we're drinking for the evening. All right. Before we go into it, you'll be able to see it. And then, I will begin, I suppose, huh? Since I'm doing the intro, I get to start. So we got a red theme going on in the stream on my side tonight. We've got the Glen Roth, as you can see to the right of Jake, as you're looking at him. All right, this is the Glen Roth's.
I'm Jake.
Bayside single malt Scotch whiskey. This is the whiskey maker's cut. All right, so that was it's got creamy vanilla, orange peel, and nutmeg, and it was approved. So basically, what happened with this one? It's or whatever matured, only in first fill sherry seasoned oak casks.
Oh yeah.
So it was bottled at its natural color and the strength that was selected by the master whiskey maker.
I love that title.
So
it's so cool. Master whiskey maker, you're a
master
baller.
of anything is just awesome.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So this is obviously from Scotland, 48.8%. It's interesting. I've got it poured already, super chilled. It is strong, and I like that it's the whiskey makers because he's like, I want that hard whiskey taste. Once again, when I drink it, I get hints of fucking whiskey.
Grow the fuck up.
I've yet to be able to kind of differentiate the flavors here, but that's what I'm drinking tonight. Let's move on to Hendo.
Okay. Well, I haven't opened it yet. Something special. A very dear friend sent it to me for my birthday. I don't know if you noticed a couple of weeks ago. I think I mentioned it once or twice that it was my birthday. But Jake actually bought me a beautiful present.
I'm Jake.
And it was Lagavulin, the Distiller's Edition. I haven't opened it yet, so we're going to do it. It is 43%. And these are batch numbered as well, like the other one I was drinking last week, the Tamnavulin. But this is actually bottle number 4 of 508. So I probably shouldn't drink it, but I'm fucking going to. Full-bodied Lagavulin is richly peated, smoking intense on the palate. Mightiest of the Islay malts in style. I'm pretty sure all of them say it's the best Islay malt. All of them say that. For tasting notes, it says, to reveal the full depth and complexity of the Distiller's Edition, our master distillers hand-selected a small number of casks for double maturation and specially crafted Pedro Ximenez cask wood.
Oh.
Fucking.
How is it?
He hasn't even opened it yet.
So
that's my favorite.
You're always bitching at me because you're like, oh, you always pour before we come on stream. So I thought I'd do it here. Oh, look how fucking dark it is, man. Look how dark.
Christ.
It is
that looks like blood.
I think the glass is tinted a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, okay.
See, what I did was I actually had it sent to me first, and I dropped a little bit of blood in there so that we could become blood brothers.
Is this the one that you got him?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Dude, look how nice that lid, the top is, the core.
Needs to be a screw.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it'd be a screw top. Ready? What sound are we getting?
Moment of silence. Nope. We didn't even
get it. You didn't get it. You didn't get it.
Have you got your silencer on?
No, not at all. Oh,
that's just
man, that smells rich as fuck. So I'm gonna drink it out of the Glen. I can't remember the name of the glass. The Glen, the whiskey glass. Okay.
The whiskey glass.
And the
Did it come with a
whiskey
glass?
No.
Oh, dude, it even pours dark as fuck. That does. Look at that.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Shit, dude, I
Jesus,
feel you.
right.
That's darker than fuck too.
Dark is fuck dark, is it? I just
John,
wanna,
John, send me your birthday. I got you, bro.
I want to take a moment to look how fucking beautiful that bottle is. You can't really see much of it because of the light, but the stickers are very minimal, and it's got a
Josh would be proud.
Cool, like, dragon on the front.
No, because it still has a barcode
Still
on it.
got the barcode on,
Yeah.
but the barcode's the same color as the rest of the stuff on the bottle. It's not like a horrible white one. So let's try it. Oh, shit! That is smoky.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
Oh,
dude! I
yeah.
want the smoky
Dude,
ones.
that is fucking a smooth. I got a bit of a tingle after that as well.
Woo.
Oh yeah, that's really good, man.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Hell yeah.
I bet you pissed now. You sent it to me instead of getting it yourself.
Absolutely not.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, that's great. I'm a fan.
Damn,
That
I haven't
that
yet
doesn't
to have
count,
a
John.
smoky one. I really want a smoky one that tastes just like
I tell you what,
smoky.
I'm getting a lot of sweetness. It's super sweet.
That's how this one is too. This one is very sweet as well.
Mm.
That's the one thing I can get. So it's smoky and sweet. Like, what do you mean by?
You can, it was saying about the oak casks. You can really taste the oak flavor in it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like the first thing you get, and then it's really, really sweet on the palate as you swallow it. As you swallow.
As
sure
you
it is.
swallow.
Yeah, sure it is. But
It's a beautiful bird.
it's beautiful, man. Really, really, really nice. So, distilled in 2003 and bottled in 2019. So
Wow.
that is a few years old.
Oh shit! Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Big fan. I can't say that word, can I? I can't. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to show my appreciation for presents from Jake. He doesn't like it.
That's you're doing it now.
Thanks, Jake.
Fuck.
You.
That bottle, Master Go-Go was, I think it was about 120 euros, something like
Holy
that.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I bought him $30 box of dicks, bro. What the
My
fuck?
my love doesn't have a price. Told y'all, money doesn't mean shit to me. Except when it comes to
amazing.
good tasting whiskey.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hey, we should make that into a shirt. Money don't mean shit. Really comes
Unless-
good tasting whiskey.
Yeah, let's do that. That's going on the
We'll do it
list.
in that voice. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
Money don't mean
That's amazing.
shit.
What are you drinking, Jake? Come on, dude.
I am drinking, and I hope I don't fuck this up because it is Gaelic. It's called Glenfiddich.
Okay.
Glenfiddich, whatever.
I think Glenfiddich is the right way to say it.
There's a lot
Alright.
of Glens making whiskey.
Glenfiddich. It's a single malt Scotch wiki
Wiki.
whiskey. But the specific bottle is called Our Solera 15. It's 15 years aged.
Nice. I love that, man.
Oh, I've seen that
I
one.
love
Yeah.
the stag on it.
Oh, that's the one my fucking tattoo guy drinks all the time. He fucking
Hey.
loves it. That is
yeah,
so good.
I
Yeah.
like it too. It's 40%. And let's see what we got back here. 15-year-old embodies our ingenuity and inventiveness, inspired by Spanish sherry bodegas. We marry mellow and intensify our malts in large oak Solera vats to create deeper, warmer flavors. Never emptied, they host an infinity of malts for complexity and harmony.
Mm.
And then, so it gives a little detail on the back of it right here. The Valley of Deer. Glenfiddich means Valley of Deer in Gaelic, actually. A Scottish valley perfect for making malts. Robbie Dew, I hope I didn't mess up his last name, or whatever that is. Spring water flows here, adding freshness and the backbone of our whiskey. The cool microclimate ages our whiskey slower, bringing depth and smoothness.
Nice.
I can't read if you guys didn't notice.
Yeah.
It ain't his
It's
fault he
cool,
can't
dude.
read.
We were all in the army, you know. There's a reason. How's it taste?
It's well, I'd give it a couple sips, but I haven't given it a proper tasting, so I will do that right now. Give me
Knock
one
it
moment.
back, dude.
On first smell, it smells sweet.
Yeah.
I can smell smells like a oak.
You
Yeah.
turned Jake into a
Woody.
proper fucking whiskey sniffer.
We
Yeah,
have,
right.
right?
Hmm.
Oh, I heard that swallow then. That was good.
Yeah, that was a fucking good one.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm tasting. I'm just kidding. I don't fucking know, but it tastes amazing.
I'm tasting
And that was
whiskey.
yeah, right. I'm tasting whiskey. I'll take it. Still one from Rob. No, it tastes good. It's not too strong. I don't really taste. It's not strong at all. I can give you that right now. But that was on 2 ice cubes. After I'm done with this glass, I'll give it a better one with making it clean.
Oh, you're just going clean. Yeah.
Well, so I gotta drink my my whiskey on ice. Tastes so much better, and I like the oxidation of it. But I'll definitely give it another review after I do it without the ice cubes. But I will, you know what? That's fucking delicious. I did say I was gonna get trashed tonight. Dan and I are gonna have another argument after
yeah,
this.
boy. Yes, we are.
There
So,
you go. I'm leaving for that one.
I'm asked to go.
I'm getting a taste of caramel.
Caramel.
Hey, dude.
Camel's back. Camel's back in the house.
Caramel.
Up on the stage.
Can we please, before we start, tell everyone our plan that we had before we get into the topics. So we were discussing what we were going to do about the fact that there was only 3 of us tonight, which is fine because all 3 of us together are just fucking literally the meat and potatoes of the show. Anyways.
Shots fired.
Yeah. So we were like, what should we do? And then we came up with a great idea to hire someone off Fiverr to just be our guest.
I was ready to do this. I was on the checkout
really
page
was.
and everything.
Like you went out for your run, and he was like, I'm thinking about doing this, and I was like,
So I think that eventually we are going to start ordering people on Fiverr. There's probably a better way to say that.
Yeah. We're going to start human trafficking for the purpose of the Whiskey Twitch stream.
So we are going to start. We're going to find some way to just get someone on Fiverr, just to talk about people's life stories and what they do.
Yeah.
So like, if there's like some random person on Fiverr that's like, yo, give me $20, I'll be there all night. And just drill them with questions and see what's going on. Not make fun of them or anything.
So the
like
guy
that.
we were looking at, didn't he's been like a news anchor. He's been I think he's been like news anchors on 5 different American news networks. He's worked for like ABC.
A couple of the ones you named off
Fox.
are pretty big.
Were they?
Yeah.
So
I don't remember.
He said like his expertise are in like politics, media and politics and stuff like that. And I was like, he could actually be quite an interesting dude, but I bet I can imagine he's just American news anchor as fuck. Like he gets
on. He's like, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing here, Jim? Nice to meet you tonight at 8:00. We've got the whiskey club going on here. Right over to you, Rob." And I'm like, "Hey, dickhead, we're just chilling."
And now we have Jake with the weather. Oh wait, no, this is
Jake
I think that might be a good idea if someone gives us sufficient amount of time to collect someone in their stead.
Yes. Say no more. Agreed.
I did say I was going to say it.
Yeah, you did. So, what have we been doing this week? What have we seen? What's been going on? What have we been doing? Has anyone got any news?
So I have no news, and I haven't seen really anything. That's also because I don't research. I do not watch the TV news, and I don't go out of my way to even look up the news.
Okay.
But I have finished all of my training for the new job.
Oh, nice. GG, bro.
Yeah.
So you all ready to go? Ready to?
As soon as they give me the flight ticket in my email, I will be on my way.
What about you, Rob?
Oh man, just the same shit this whole week. Just fucking trying to stick with my diet, trying to stay active, and I just read that DMX has had an overdose last night. He's not dead, but that he's like in the hospital right now. From
You
an
mean like
overdose.
X gonna give it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
only DMX,
yeah.
not the letters of the alphabet, but
Yeah.
like the
X is
rapper.
gonna wait for
That
you
would be
to get
pretty
it on
weird
your
if
own.
the
and,
letters of the alphabet actually had overdosed in something.
That's crazy, man. I feel like I thought he was like old and put together. You know what I mean? But apparently he was just fucking.
Are you on
I'll-
the
I'll
assumption
do the
that
best.
elder people have their lives together?
No, but
yeah, because
You've
you
never
are
heard
fucking
about
wrong.
him? I just never heard about him doing
Dead
anything
wrong.
crazy, like other than being DMX. But like I mean, that sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Man.
other than that, it's just been reading that book, the
Oh my
WoW
God,
books that
yeah, dude,
fucking
I
Jake and I
cannot.
have been absolutely nerding out on
I'm reading-
World of Warcraft lore.
You just keep doing that. I'm reading something that I want to talk about. Hang on, go.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. I hope it's not like Reader's
It's Playgirl.
Digest.
Absolutely Playgirl.
New home
So
renovations.
Jake and I have been nerding the fuck out on World of Warcraft lore, and it's the storyline. Even if we didn't play the game, the storyline alone is fucking dope. That's why Duratan and fucking Orgrim are joining us today.
I'm Orgrim.
He is Orgrim. I'm Duratan, soon to be Thrall. But we're gonna get in Daniel's book now.
Rip.
Oh, you heard me say it's Playgirl.
Yeah, I heard everything, dude. I heard everything.
What you got there for us, Dan?
So I have been reading The Madness of Crowds by Douglas Murray.
Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on. Master Gogo, I have not seen Dota Dragon's Blood. However, I have heard that it is amazing.
It's fucking great.
And I actually just started playing the game with Dan for a little bit.
That's it, that way.
Yeah.
It's
Go ahead,
very
I'll-
good. I'd watch it. So The Madness of Crowds by Douglas Murray is not even a quarter of the way through, and there was times I had to stop and kind of think about my life because it's fucking crazy, man. So it's called The Madness of Crowds: Gender, Race, and Identity, and it investigates the great derangement of woke culture and the rise of identity politics. He's a fucking great writer. He's an extremely clever man. He knows his onions, as we like to say. And it's just like a look at all the sort of main divisive issues of today and like where they've come from and how they're a problem. And it's very fucking good. But I read a bit of it and it made me sad for about an hour. I was like, we're fucked, man. It's all over. It is very good. I'd definitely recommend it, and I'm not even quarter of the way through, so I would recommend reading it. It's heavy as fuck because it's a stark realization of what's going on with people and their minds at the minute in the world, and it's a bit crazy. It's a bit much.
Bit crazy. All
It's
right.
fucking heavy.
Would you suggest to read?
100%. I think there's a lot of people consider Douglas Murray as like a fucking right-wing fascist because he's one of the guys he talks about things as they are. There's no bullshit with him, but because he's very well spoken, very, very well spoken, and he writes for quite a few big like news and media companies, like newspapers. A lot of people see him as, he's kind of right-wing fascist and all this. The bloke's actually gay. He's married to a man. And a lot of the people that call him out and say that you can't say this about gender, you can't say this about sexuality, and he's like, well, I kind of can because I'm in that demographic. So he's very good. If you know of Jordan Peterson, he's one of his buddies. They talk quite a lot and do a lot of shows together. So yeah, I'd recommend it. It's really good.
Could I recommend a read for you guys?
Yeah. If it's World of Warcraft, I'm removing you from this fucking call.
Oh, dude, come on, bro.
If you dog on World of Warcraft one more time, I will. Well, what is that? How to instant pot.
You want to learn how to instant pot, ladies and gentlemen? Here you've got.
Nice. So far, I've seen a lot of pictures, Rob.
Creamy butternut squash.
Oh,
Creamy butternut nugget. Butternut squash.
You put the squash in a steaming basket, serving as an important purpose here. Squash is cooked directly in the water. It'll become too soft. That's a little tidbit there. If you want it, you're gonna have to buy it.
I finally finished. I finally finished another book as well last week, which I'm not going to tell you what it is or who it's by, because I don't want to give up the goat.
Oh, did you finish it?
I finished it. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
it's fucking great.
Ah.
Yeah.
I
I
see.
finished it.
Oh,
It's very,
I
very good.
see.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to diving into that world a little bit more.
Should we do the hint? Not the hint, but the announcement.
Yeah, should
The
we
announcement of the announcement.
Should we announce the announcement?
Yes.
We should
So,
announce. We should announce the announcement of the announcement.
When did we decide we were going to say like the actual announcement? Like we said
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Mhm.
All right. So
Yeah.
Wednesday, look out on Twitter at the Whiskey Club 4, all social medias. Check it out. We are announcing our guest who will be joining us, not on a Saturday, but on a
Wednesday, the 14th.
Wednesday, the 14th. This person is very cool, has done some very cool shit in his or her life,
Mm-hmm.
and has written a book about it and agreed to come on to this ridiculous podcast to have a night of wine, whiskey, and just random conversations with a bunch
It's
of other
and giggles.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe they said yes. They said
I-
yes, and I was like, what?
you hear me talking to you? Yes, after speaking with me.
Yeah,
All right.
I was like, so the whiskey club, yeah? Like, yeah. I was like, the whiskey club, the new Twitch channel. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Yeah. Are you
Never mind.
sure?
We don't want you. We don't know if we're ready for that. But it's going to be someone very cool who's done some cool ass shit in her or his life. And we're looking forward to getting their take on topics that they probably don't get asked about that often. Just
Yeah.
normal shit.
It's going to be less of it like an interview, and it's more just going to be how we do things, including them into the whiskey club. And yeah, I think it'd be good.
Titanic, we would absolutely love to have you. You have been a mod for me for years, literal years. And we'd love to have you on the show one of these days if you can find it in yourself for 3 hours of your life to be an appropriate, mature human being to a degree. Not a very like, you don't have to be crazy mature, but just
You don't have to be.
just knowing you is that you will be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna say this.
I
But I love you to death.
I'd be happy with that Titanic. I think that'd be quite cool to have Titanic on. Hi, Master Goga said, "Can we have a massive clue that doesn't give anything away?"
Tom Cruise.
So hold on, no.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So this, I can give him a clue. So
Okay.
or her. I'm not sure which title they would prefer, but because last week Josh actually gave it away. The gender of the individual is a female.
Yeah.
So we will have a woman on the cast.
Yeah.
And we're not a boys only club anymore.
Yeah. Equality.
We're not. We were for a second there. We were turning into. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And
I
on
need
Twitch,
one of those.
you can't be a
Oh,
Did it come
man.
out?
I can
nice.
give you another one that won't kill it. She used to move at 300 miles an hour for a living.
Oh, come
All
on.
right, enough,
That's
enough.
enough.
Jesus
That's enough.
Christ.
That one's huge,
On
bro.
foot.
That's a huge.
On foot. Yeah.
On foot.
On
if
foot.
you can believe that. So
she's
prepare.
a Cylon.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds good to me.
I hate you that you don't know what that is.
It's
Dan, do
actually-
you know what a Cylon is?
No.
Oh my fucking god! I am the only nerd here. I'm out. Bye.
Only if you're gonna fuck up the thing. Don't do what I did.
Battlestar Galactica.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. On that note, how do we feel about The Office? Has anyone watched it in here? The whole show?
The proper one, yeah.
No, the English, the one that did way fucking better,
The English
and is
one.
way
The
fun.
Eng-
Okay,
the
let's stop.
English
Let's stop here. They both can be good. The Office America is
It's tricking
statistically
you so
better.
much. I've just done it. I've just done it.
No.
The Office
You ain't get it
US
yet.
is statistically better.
No, I haven't seen it. I do want to. A lot of my friends have seen it and recommended it. So
I actually gonna go out here and go ahead and say that I think I've only seen like 3 or 4 episodes.
Honestly,
of-
now that you're older and more mature, you have to watch it, Jake.
Yeah?
more mature.
It is hilarious. When I watched it as a kid, I was like, this is fucking dumb. I don't understand how my dad is watching this shit. I've watched it now and I was like, this is so good. It's one of those shows that you watch it and you just, all your problems kind of melt. and you're just like, this is a feel good show. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about The Office. Since you want to be involved in a goddamn conversation, apparently coming to that fucking room.
We already. Oh, hi,
I
Mia.
wasn't talking to that one. I was talking to the taller one, the taller version of that one. Come here, kid.
Every T show.
Show everybody your teeth.
Oh.
Let's
Double
go.
tooth loss.
Oh, nice.
Oh, story about the second one. She actually fucking ripped it out her face herself.
She did pull it out herself.
That's so badass.
Dope, right? I wish my boy would be that strong.
One of them were
We found our
That is
trap
very
mouse.
So, yeah, we got that coming Wednesday. That's happening.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. I'm a bit nervous already, I think.
Don't
pretty
be
sure we
nervous,
did.
man. Just think about she's like one of the guys, basically.
Whoa, dude, that's sexist.
Is it?
Yeah, you can't say that anymore, dude.
Can't say that.
What?
Can't say that.
I'm gonna go.
Can we just set Whiskey Club as a gender? You want you know,
Whiskey
you-
club is a gender. I'm
you
a
wa-
whiskey club.
I'm a whiskey club. I identify as a whiskey club.
I'm
The
super.
British
whiskey
version
club.
always comes first, as do the Brits. That's what they do.
Yeah,
They always come. The British men, at least, always. come
Except
first.
for when they
that's right,
fight
Rob.
us in the war.
Just ask Sylvia.
Probably those. You calling
So-
my wife a fiver worker?
Again. Is that the new nickname for workers now? Fiver workers.
I'm hitting up fiver down the road. All right, enough. That's making fun of professions. No, it's not. It's not. No,
Wait,
if we can't make fun,
we can do
okay,
that.
fine.
So another thing
Yeah.
I've been doing this week as well. I spent a bit of time correcting people on Twitter. And
Oh,
I've been annoying the shit out of some people, and I'm fucking loving it because before we did the Whiskey Club, I always used to get triggered by arguments and conversations and debates and stuff, and be like, "You fucking idiot! How can you not see what you're saying is stupid?"
Real quick pause. Reminder: you played Dota and Rage Quit last night,
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's
carry
true.
on.
Yeah, but Dota, that's different, man. That's a different world of pain and frustration.
Right.
So,
it's an hour of this. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
that's-
Like a
yeah,
meth-
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there's also communication between it, dude. I don't know the
But you
I don't
barely
know the
move your
lingo and
mouth
shit.
when you're
Yeah,
doing that.
yeah.
So,
It's just it's hyper focus, and then when you die, you're like, fuck.
that's pretty much Dota.
Yeah. Go
it's
ahead.
pain.
Go ahead,
So-
Dan. Sorry.
I managed to get someone on. It was quite a popular sort of tweet thing that was going on, and it was through that guy Donut Operator, the YouTuber.
Yeah.
So
you,
some-
you love so much.
Yeah, he's a good YouTuber, man. So someone was flaming him about something he said about police, and there was a lot of fucking liberals mouthing off over there. So I thought I'd give it a go and see how it goes to kind of impart some knowledge a little bit into it. And I did. My reply was about 5 tweets long, and the guy replied back saying, "Thank you for your replies. I am not saying this," but then basically repeated what I said he was saying. He was basically calling out all police in America to be racist, but the long way, and using big words. And so I identified that, and he confirmed exactly what he was doing. And he hasn't replied. So I feel like I might have kind of made a social justice warrior move along a little bit. So I feel like I've done some good in the world.
You
I
haven't.
actually
You
feel
haven't.
I feel like I could be the next Superman, maybe, if Henry Cavill.
He's gonna
doesn't
push
wanna
you
take
off
it.
as a hater
What's the saying?
because
you
you came
either
with
die.
facts.
What's the saying? You either die a hero or live long
Live
enough.
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah,
It's
So-
true.
I'm the hero.
Dude, I'll tell you what, the every cop is racist is such fucking bullshit. It is such bullshit. And if you say it, you're a fucking idiot. It's
100%.
just not true.
Yeah.
It is just not
Well,
true. You're a fucking idiot.
my argument was that it's a cop out of an argument rather than identifying the real problems in the whole picture.
You're just paintbrushing it.
Yeah, it's easier just to go, this group of people are the problem, which is what they're saying is being done.
Yeah, cops aren't the problem.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying there aren't some cops that are a fucking problem. There absolutely are. Some of them have their head so far up their fucking ass that they can't see straight. It's ridiculous. Like they just fucking. There are some cops, just as there are many civilians that are even more of a fucking right. Everybody has bad seeds. Every single person. People think the military is some fucking grade A goddamn group of people. There are so many shitbags in the fucking military.
Oh
like,
my god!
You would not feel safe as a country if you knew how many fucking idiots there are in the goddamn military.
Like, and they give these people
E1
license to use a weapon.
Yeah, from E1 to E3, we basically teach these kids. That's like from 18 to like 21. It's like, hey, just try not to die on the weekend so that you can come to work and we can teach you how to not die all the time. And also just, like, don't reproduce. They always say, like, the my favorite little briefings they did before we went out was like,
thank you for your service there, Rob.
Yeah, you're welcome. They always said, look, guys, there's only fucking 3 rules. It was like, don't drink and drive, don't add to the population, and don't remove to the population.
Don't remove
Don't remove from the population.
No,
and that's it.
I've never heard that.
Yeah. No adding to the population, no removing from the population, and don't drink and drive. Go have a good weekend.
That is very
and it was
good.
still a problem.
Yeah. So, like, my point was that in the end, that you need to look at the bigger picture on the scale, because he said, like, the police have no accountability. Well, neither do you. People that are spouting shite on social media and the media itself, the news, don't have any accountability because they don't have anyone to answer to. They don't have to answer to anyone. So there's a lack of accountability across the board, is what I was saying. And it turns out I might be right, or he just can't understand my words.
You're absolutely correct.
But yeah, like, it's just it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I didn't get angry. I didn't, like, throw anything. I didn't smash my phone up. I didn't try and find his address or anything.
You didn't punch a wall?
But if somebody called you and was like, I have his address, you would have been like, let me get that.
Yeah.
Let me hold that real quick.
I'll send him a tub of dicks. like my boy Rob's here.
Yeah. Tub of dicks.
All right, so guys, we've got the poll in the chat
Oh.
for our special topic for the night there by Top Whiskey Mod. All right, so type in either sense or song. If you want to have us talk about the options here are, do you think common sense is slowly disappearing? If you want to discuss that, type in the word sense. And if you want us to discuss what song triggers a reaction in you and why, type in the word song. So to get a kind of generic opinion from us about everything, type in the word sense. To get kind of the song one is more of a personal experience. I feel like that would actually bring out a lot in all of us. I think so. I wrote sense because I don't want to talk about my song, but
Yeah.
it's Barbie Girl.
Oh
yeah, Billy.
Hi,
That was a good one.
Can we get a
All right,
bigger?
so shall we
get
get the topics?
Yes, let's do it. What are we doing first? Who's going first?
Oh
Beautiful. Beautiful. Who's going first? Me or you, Rob?
You go ahead, bud.
You want me to go
I
first?
love you.
You don't. You fucking hate me, especially when it comes to talking about stuff, because I rabbit like fuck.
I love it.
Do you really? Do you enjoy it?
Okay. I don't care. I'm indifferent to everything in life.
I'll remind you when you said that. Next time
To
you tell me to
everything.
shut the fuck up.
Unfortunately.
Like, hey, you like me talking, right? So let me talk. Stop oppressing me. So my topic is, which conspiracy theories do you think could be true and what are clearly utter bullshit? Like flat Earth. Let's just start with flat Earth, right? Flat Earth is fucking bollocks. It's not a thing. So can we agree? Can we agree the Earth isn't flat?
No, that shit's flat. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's no way I can deny that.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Okay.
But Rob can see why it can be denied. Go ahead, Rob.
So I believe that the Earth is not flat at all, and it's been scientifically proven or whatever that it is round. You know what I mean?
Hey, Bella.
But maybe I haven't seen it with my own 2 eyes, so I don't fucking know, man. Maybe it's flat. I don't fucking know. What up, Bella?
Okay. All right.
But I think it's round. I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's move on from that, because if the Earth is flat and you think that, I think the words that I'm going to use for what you are actually banned from Twitch. So we'll move on.
You're not. Yeah. Let's not. So hold on. Let me say something about that. My favorite is actually one of my favorite memes is on the subject.
Mm-hmm.
And it is how it's a picture of our solar system, and it's got every round planet except for the Earth. The Earth is flat, and it says, "Funny how nature does it."
It's fun. It's so rich that we're talking about this when I've got the solar system shirt on.
Those are all flat.
So basically, what you're saying is
technically,
the
these are all
solar
2D.
the solar system actually looks like that.
That's exactly what it looks like.
That's-
If you,
Absolutely, all aligned.
That's it.
Perfectly.
That is.
this is a to scale representation though, which is kind of cool.
Uh,
Well, not to scale. I mean, not
Like,
actual,
actually
not fucking
to
original
scale.
size, but
to scale as a giant.
does anyone else do this real quick? Talking about scale, does anyone else when they get like cereal
Hang on, I
and
need
it
to put
shows
my
like
headset.
actual size on the cereal box? You like take a piece out of the cereal box and you put it up to the box. You're like,
I did that as a kid.
okay,
yeah,
actual size. You got me. You got me this time, Cheerios. But let me fucking find out you're skimping on the fucking O's.
Cheating
They're
fucks.
cheery.
That's
We're gonna
such
have some fucking
such
prob.
an American thing to do. That is. Jesus
Well, I'm just saying,
Christ.
dude. You're not gonna fucking ruin me out of my heart disease. Told you that.
So I have a saying about
I thought Cheerios was good for your cholesterol. Sorry, Dan. Go
They
ahead.
are good. They are good for you.
I have a saying about conspiracy theories. Fucking can't plug his headset in at all. And the saying goes that there's a bit of truth to every conspiracy theory. And there is. Because the conspiracy theories don't just happen out of thin air. Apart from the earth is flat, that's fucking stupid. There's no truth to any of that at all. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's just idiocy. Complete and idiocy. But there's certain conspiracy theories out there, like I'm not saying I agree with it, and I'm not saying it's true. But for instance, the biggest ones that we've seen over the in sort of the modern world, 9/11. There's tons of conspiracy theories to 9/11, but there is a lot of pieces from the conspiracy theories that are
Makes sense?
that are truth
Yeah, they give it a little bit of credibility.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's hard to look over some of this shit that has come out with that, because to the point even where I at first was like, "Are you fucking crazy?" Now I'm like, no. I'm chalking it up as I don't fucking know. Maybe.
Yeah. And there's the the one about Hillary Clinton being what was she doing? Was she like sacrificing babies or something?
Yeah, it probably is not.
What
true.
the fuck?
Yeah. It's
I
so
don't think
crazy.
that's
I never
Do I
heard
think
that.
she's had someone killed? Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Yeah, of
My
course she has.
our personal opinion as the Whiskey Club, these two right here, I don't know about Jake. I think that yes, and this is not saying that she did it or trying to slander her or say that yes, this is fact, but my opinion is that she has absolutely had people killed, or the Clinton family in general.
Oh yeah.
Monica Lewinsky isn't fucking out of here, dude.
I wouldn't
Jesus.
put that against her.
That was before she grew some that's before she got tough.
Yeah.
When the Monica Lewinsky thing happened, because she didn't do shit about that. But nowadays it's like, oh,
Yeah.
That was
Off.
a strong.
Off.
kill this guy, kill this
that
guy.
dude. Yeah.
Camera in the room, fuck it, kill this guy.
Harvey, what's his name? Epstein? Is that the guy?
Epstein, yeah.
Yeah, kill that guy.
There's so many coincidences with the Epstein shit
Well,
that is just fucking
Yeah,
unbelievable.
so I think that's maybe a good one to discuss. That the whole thing.
What's the conspiracy on him
Well,
again?
well, the conspiracy is that he was murdered because that is the conspiracy behind it, right? But it's funny because the conspiracy to this one is probably the fucking truth.
Yeah.
I genuinely think so. 100%.
Are we still talking about the 9/11 or the? Wait.
Epstein.
Epstein?
Oh, Epstein. I thought you were still talking about Hillary killing babies. I was like,
no,
fucking
no.
what?
Oh, she totally doesn't know. She,
I'm sure she doesn't kill babies.
That's for her, right?
yeah. Like he was 100%. He was murdered. He knew too much shit about too many important rich people and had too much influence over their careers that they had him fucking done in. 100%. He was killed, without a doubt.
You talking about?
Epstein. Jesus Christ.
Epstein.
We
Jesus.
wake the fuck up, dude.
Yo, go shut your door and put your lock on it.
Sylvia came in for a second. We got
Yeah.
tomorrow's fucking Easter, all right? You're not putting shit out for your kids tonight?
Yeah, it's already
Yeah.
done.
I got married. for that.
And as a matter of fact, I will wake up before my kids and do it.
I would never wake up before my child. Are you crazy? She makes me fucking breakfast.
What?
Shut
Plan.
up. Anyway,
Imagine,
so
that'd be fucking awesome.
conspiracies. So,
Yes.
like the Epstein one, and I think that's a good example.
I think he was murdered. Yeah.
Yeah, if things like that can be quite clear that this guy did not fucking do himself in. Like, what other ones are also true?
Okay.
Do you know what
I
I'm
will
saying?
tell you the one that I do not like.
Go on then.
What is it?
I don't like that when people say that Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting was fake.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
How can that be fake?
That is so ridiculous, and that's an insult.
Fucking right, man.
It's fucking horrible that people say that the Sandy Hook shooting that happened, where that fucking kid was this Adam Lambda, I think his name was. He went to this elementary school with a fucking, I don't know what kind of gun it was or whatever. But he walked in there and he shot up a bunch of six. Yeah, it may have been an AR-15. He killed his mom, I think, first, but I could be wrong on that. I could be mixing up school shootings in America.
XM15.
Was it shotgun? That's a shotgun, yeah.
And a Glock 20 SF handgun.
Yeah, so he went into this elementary school, and I think about my daughter's in second grade, bro. She's 7 years old.
Yeah, mom.
The fear that must have been in these kids, that it fucking
what the fuck
hurts. Don't go down that rabbit hole, bro.
No,
if you haven't heard about that, please just leave it out of your life because it's horrible.
All right.
And he killed a shit ton of little kids that were, oh God, it breaks my heart. And then people sit here and say, those are bullshit. Alex Jones and shit. I don't know if he ever, I don't know if he said that, but if you do, you're a fucking asshole. Like you're just a fucking asshole. And it's disgusting because you don't live in reality. You wouldn't be singing that fucking song if you were the fucking.
Why would you even like fake some shit?
They
like
think that gun control is that important to politicians that they would either coordinate something like that or fake something like that. Like no, it's just
that's
ridiculous.
Disgusting.
But then, like, I don't want to say "but then" following that because it sounds horrible. Because I agree with you, Robin. It fucking makes me angry if I ever stood in the same room as someone who turned around and said to me, "Oh, like Sandy Hook was a setup or was fake," I'd fucking punch them in the mouth. There would not be a split second for breath before the end of the sentence. It's fucking disrespectful and it's disgusting.
I would be very upset and then ask them what makes them think that they're such a expert on the matter because you read some shit. These are the people that read shit online and suddenly think they're experts in the matter. Like you can have your own opinion, but to blatantly state something as true. Now, if someone prefaces that with I believe that this, I'd still be like, you're a fucking idiot then.
Yeah. I'd still punch them in the mouth.
I think you'd be justified.
They fucking deserve it. And be like, hey, guess what? I didn't punch you. And like right after you punch him in the mouth, be like, that never happened. That was a hoax.
Yeah.
I never punched you in the mouth. Well, you fucking dickhead. You felt it, didn't you? Oh, assholes, man.
My fucking heart just felt that. I don't even know.
So to that end, though, you got to remember, like, over the past 10 years, we've seen some fucking deplorable acts by people in power. So I can
not to that extent.
Not to that extent, no. But you can sort of. I try not to just be like
one-sided, emotional.
I try to look at it from the point of view of like, not just this person's a fucking idiot, and that's why they think like that. Which is more than likely true in this case. But I also try to look at it from the approach of why does that person believe that? What is the reasoning behind that person?
You find that the people that believe that kind of shit are addicted to social media almost always.
Yeah, quite
in almost every case.
Well, most likely, yeah.
Yeah, they have to be because they're getting their information from social media.
Yeah.
And they're addicted to that shit and then they just fucking scoop it. Those are the kind of people that fall for these phishing scams on the internet.
Yeah.
That talk to Microsoft support and give their fucking numbers and listen to their fucking opinions. Jesus. Even my fucking father doesn't fall for that dumb shit.
Yeah. So like,
and he's all Passion of the Christ live.
He was the first one to domesticate a dinosaur.
He's not in here. He's playing golf, though.
Oh, damn it.
Where's the truth in that one, I wonder? Like, where's the little bit? Because all conspiracy theories are bred from a little truth. I
think the truth in that one comes from the media flipping it from a horrible act, which obviously that's the worst, to it being about gun control. rather than the issue at hand. But they flipped it to gun control. So now some of the psychopaths on the right say, and like I'm a Republican, so if I'm calling a fucking person on the right a psychopath, then yeah. I mean, so I'm not like a leftist saying like, oh, these fucking rights are, I'm a Republican, but these fucking psychopaths on the right or whatever, these fucking weirdos are like, yeah, see how this was all just a fucking story for the media to flip it on gun control, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like they took that little piece and then blew it up to some bullshit about it. But that's my conspiracy. I don't want to take the whole fucking time up with this block. So
if you look at, you mentioned Alex Jones before. He's quite an interesting case to look at in this discussion, I think. Because, I mean, I like him, not because of what he's into or like his political beliefs or anything. I like him because he's fucking nuts. Oh. And I actually know a guy who acts a little bit like him. He's very loud and just his brain's always firing, always going. I definitely think Alex Jones has got some sort of fucking social disorder or something like that, man. He's not, the guy is it definitely needs to work on some dramas.
Either sitting on his phone 24/7 or sitting in front of the computer. My eyes would hurt.
Yeah. And I think though, if you look at Alex Jones, he's got a massive distrust in news and media, like I have myself.
I also have a distrust.
And most of us do that are on here or have been on here have a massive distrust for the media, and I think part of that is a lot of frustration as to that's what the masses are getting, and doing what he does is his way of saying, look what you're being fucking fed, and he's just got the crazies with it. He's just got looped into it, and
oh shit, okay.
But I also think the same about, you look at is it that fucking Stephen Colbert guy? Is that his name?
Stephen Colbert. He's very left.
He is left leaning.
Yes.
Am I talking about the right guy?
No, probably not.
Who's the one? He's very fucking. He fucking loves Trump.
That is not Stephen Colbert. You might be thinking.
Oh no, that's not him. Stephen. What's his?
Crowder.
Stephen Crowder. Yeah. Like I think.
Fucking Stephen Crowder.
I love Stephen Crowder, dude.
See,
Crowder.
I love him.
I think he's a dick, but a lot of the
dick.
Oh, he's definitely
he is. Yeah,
he's definitely a dick.
But a lot of the stuff that he says and a lot of the things that he does, I do think, need to be done more often. Like, sitting down with people that are affected by the problems that he's talking about. Like the change my mind stuff that he does. I think that's a fucking wicked idea.
He uses facts like crazy. Like, I mean, he hits you with. I learned something every time I watch his shit, and he'll tell you like, you want to verify. Here's how you can verify. Check it here, check it there. And people get pissed off at him because they say it's not fair that he studies his topics before going to the universities. So it's not fair that you know what you're talking about.
Do you know what I think? Do you know what I think his biggest problem is though?
Huh?
He's a fucking smart ass. That's his problem.
He should be. He doesn't believe. He thinks it's a fucking disease. What's happening to this to the with the left? Some of the shit the left.
I agree, and I do agree with him. But if his approach was a bit more fucking humble, he'd probably be a little bit more well received.
So you don't like him because he's a cocky.
That's his brand though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he
like
wouldn't
saying
be nearly as popular if he went and shook hands with everybody who came up to him. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying that at all, man. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying at all. I think that's the sort of the extreme sort of view of what I'm trying to say.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that when he's doing his stuff, from his little kind of den or room, whatever you want to fucking call it, that he's in. I don't like the way he fucking carries himself as that he knows he's right and he's got the facts, and I always feel like he's just waiting to fucking he's queuing them up ready to drop them, and I think there might be a lack of kind of listening in the way he does things when he talks to people. But I mean, I also think that I don't like it because it's a very American. He's a very American guy, right? And I can't identify.
He's Canadian.
Oh, is he really?
Oh yeah,
Fucking
fucking
hell.
shut up.
I know you just shit on me, you fucking piece of shit. See, you just
Yeah,
did
you see
I
that
just
what he
smug,
did.
you see
bro.
that
Smug
smug
piece of
fucking
shit.
faces right there. He's like, he's Canadian.
I didn't know he was gonna say that. I was just like,
I just-
yeah,
oh
you
yeah, he's
did.
Canadian.
Yes, you did.
He's
You were
just a bit,
hoping he would say it.
He's just a bit fucking. He's just a cocky cunt, and I don't, you know.
He
I don't like that
definitely
about
is a cocky asshole. But
him. Yeah, but if that's what works for him, that's cool.
I do. Thanos did nothing wrong. Prove me wrong.
I
Thanos
agree with
did-
that. Kind of, to an extent. But also, I have a fuck, man. This is on a whole nother tangent.
Yeah,
my opinion about Thanos.
Oh, can we do that one now?
Yeah,
yeah, we can save
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
we should bench that one. We should do that.
baby, mark that down. Talk to
But
you,
I do think there is some that are interesting, like the whole what's the money one with the Rothschilds sort of owning the world's money and everything and controlling the way all.
I will never
works.
understand how the money works.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
whether
yeah.
I have it or I don't, I can buy it or I can't.
It's
But
'cause
regardless of who controls the rest of that, that's just stress I don't.
I
fucking
find
I
them ones
do
interesting.
know that bands will make them dance.
Bands will make them dance.
Mm.
Look, ma, no hands.
Money doesn't exist. Money is a construct, man. It's a human construct.
Money is paper.
Money
It
Paper
is-
is
doesn't-
trees.
It doesn't mean anything.
Money grows on trees.
So then money is real.
Yeah.
Money
Yeah,
is
so,
paper. Paper
like-
is trees.
I think they're meant to like own and manipulate and run most of the money in the world, and more so in
I
America.
feel like we're a
very
little bit
wealthy
too
Jewish
uneducated.
But-
I think we're too uneducated to
Oh, speak for yourself, bro.
To talk about what?
you're just as uneducated as I am. Shut the fuck up.
This is so right.
You were also in the armed forces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, if you don't
I'm
have an
so- I'm
education enough to get a job outside of the armed forces, then we're all on the same.
You're so fucking right.
We've got
It's
street.
horrible.
We got street smarts. That's it.
But
And I
yeah,
don't have those.
I think my take
Don't
on
forget the cred.
on conspiracy theories is there's a bit of truth in all of them, and I think it makes sense to seek that little bit of truth out before you call it out as daft. That's what I'm saying.
I want to talk about money, bro.
I'm with it.
What conspiracy theories? Are you down with them?
Now, let's talk about X-Files.
Aliens is my shit.
Oh, I like aliens. Yeah.
Aliens is my shit. That is definitely one.
Ancient
If
aliens?
you want to quote unquote aliens as a conspiracy theory, that those motherfuckers is real. And if
bro,
you
there's no way
look-
the aliens aren't real.
and if you say they're not, you're no longer my friend.
I agree. There's no way that there aren't aliens in the universe.
Yeah, of
Maybe
course
not
there is,
our
100%.
solar system, but our solar system could just be a fucking neighborhood.
Our solar
You know what I'm
system is
saying?
so fucking huge.
Our solar
still
system is
wouldn't
huge,
even know.
but still, maybe there aren't aliens in our solar system. We don't fucking know. But in the universe, to say they're not in the universe is ignorant as fuck because you don't
you
know that.
Well,
You don't.
the mad
you
thing
know
is,
nothing, Jon
you're telling
Snow.
me that one, it would have to be like a 1 in infinite chance that life only happened here. No
And then-
fucking way. Nothing works like that.
It's
Honestly,
not, it's not possible.
If this is the only place in the
It's not
universe where
possible.
life happened, maybe like life should be a little more fucking cool than me just chilling here talking to my friends on the internet, drinking fucking alcohol, having fucking toys next to me. Like, shouldn't I be a little more fucking important?
You could have been.
I don't debate there are aliens, but
0 people on this planet are fucking important in the grand scheme of things. Even the most important person
Yeah.
you can fucking think of
President
in
United
the
States.
grand scheme of the universe was fucking not important
Stephen Hawking's is very important.
Stephen
to me.
Hawking
Oh, he
is-
It
was
was very important.
to us. We are nothing. We are a fucking blink
Yeah, we
in the
don't-
time of
You're a
the fucking
blink.
world.
You're a blink. You don't know how long
I'm
we'll
not talking
be here.
about your life. I'm talking about in the world.
I know what you mean. You're talking about human species.
Yeah, we're a fucking.
Yeah. You don't know how long the world will be here, and you don't know how long the human species will
I'm
be.
talking about from
in
the time it's been
existence.
started till now.
It doesn't matter about now. As
If it
long
were to
as
end now,
I
we
forgot,
still
you
have,
believe
like-
time is now.
Time is now. Now is the only thing that exists. Now, tell me. Okay, then talk to me tomorrow.
I will talk to you tomorrow because it does
Okay.
exist.
No, right now. Talk to me tomorrow. You can't because only
can't.
right now exists.
You're
when
bringing
you talk
up
to me tomorrow, what time will it be? Right now.
No.
Yes, it will.
It will be
tomorrow for now, but right now it's right now.
So then tomorrow is still
fucking
tomorrow,
love
just
that.
like yesterday is yesterday.
Tomorrow is tomorrow, but tomorrow's only an idea. What if you die right now? There is no fucking tomorrow, is there? But there was a right now. And you died
Present?
when? Right now.
We all
No.
might die tomorrow. We all might die before tomorrow, and then there'll never be a
I
tomorrow,
won't.
right?
I told you,
won't.
if we die in a fucking universal, or if we die in a world-ending event,
Bullets are
I'm
my only
chilling because
weakness.
I'm like, let's go. Everybody's coming with me. We out.
Yeah. We're gonna party.
I'm not trying to die by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm,
Yeah.
you all
So
coming with
Sirius said, "I don't debate there are aliens, but have they ever visited Earth? That's a different question."
So
I think so. I think that's a good conspiracy theory as well. I'm down with
That's
that.
a good one.
I am down
I feel
with
like they
that.
haven't.
You feel like they haven't?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
There's been especially since was it last year and this year? There's been so many
Releases from the US government.
releases that come
Yeah.
out.
Why have
Official
that's true.
documents. The fucking quote
Why
me
have
if
they
I'm
been
wrong
to
here, but I
America
think
though? Why the
It's
fuck?
not. It's not. It's
It's
not
only
just
because we have the
America.
better cameras.
It's
Okay.
not, stop it. It's not just America. I haven't just been to America. All right, but quote me if I'm
Alright,
wrong
we're
here, but I
talking
believe the Canadian Prime Minister said that there was a galactic empire.
What we're saying.
A what? A what now? Sorry.
a galactic empire is
a
a
galactic
selection.
empire.
Who
Justin
said
Trudeau
that?
I,
said that.
I thought I don't
Dude,
know.
Justin
I said
Trudeau.
quote me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong.
I don't think he
I
said
read
that,
it
but
somewhere.
It does sound like something Justin
It's-
Trudeau would say.
It's fucking funny.
He
It's
is
funny.
he is a bit of a fucking fruitcake, and he Justin Trudeau is. So I can imagine him
I
saying
wish that.
The Air Force is bored, so they're helping the world have something to do.
that. To do.
Titanic. I love you, brother, but that's just rude.
I mean, they do have that budget, and they don't do fucking anything.
They do
else.
have that budget. I fucking hate them.
I know.
Those motherfuckers
I
live.
hate them.
They goddamn. I don't. Did your guys' Air Force live like goddamn kings?
Oh yeah.
Maybe they
hell
have
yeah.
visited. You know what I thought? I thought I had this epiphany the other. I think it was like right before coronavirus happened, where we could actually gather for shit, or during the whatever the not the last New Year, but the New Year before last, so 2 New Years ago, I guess.
Mhm.
We were out. And we were up on top of this hill, and you know how in Germany everybody shoots fireworks off, and it's the whole. You can literally see fireworks going off from every town in
Yep.
every direction. And Germany is split up, so it's like town, fucking land, town, land, town. So you just see. Bah, 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 bah. I'm like, I bet the aliens did visit the world, but they came on fucking New Year's, and they were like, "Oh shit, they're shooting at us," and they fucking left, and they never came.
Oh
back.
no, they just
shit.
went to America. Shit, they're shooting at us, and they left.
But we were probably really shooting at them. Yeah.
What if the aliens we think that are aliens are actually time travelers?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do a
What
thing.
time?
Have you seen that film They Live?
No, I know. I don't know what
With,
that is.
The Rowdy Roddy Piper film.
No,
the
no, no,
wrestler?
no. But what I did see,
Rowdy.
what I did see is a video of a. He was supposed to be a renowned scientist, and I forget his name, but he said he was supposed to be like top in his field, but he said that, in the I think 31st century, I think he said it was, or the year 3000 or some shit like that, time travel will be invented.
Hmm.
And the quote unquote gods that were worshipped back then, and I mean in like Egypt time, fucking Ra and fucking shit like that,
Yeah.
were actually time travelers, which is the reason why they were able to build such awesome fucking pyramids.
And that's why people looked at them to gods, because they had-
exactly.
That's a pretty cool concept. I dig that.
I
that
thought
is
that was
some-
fucking dope.
Yeah, that's some really cool shit.
That just gives me hope, because I would love to fucking time travel, and you all know what time period I'm going back to.
I think Elon Musk is an alien.
Vikings.
I think Elon Musk is a fucking alien too, and
Well, or
yes,
an
I'm
alien.
going back to
Yeah.
Vikings.
Either that or he's a time traveler. I think 100%, man.
Maybe, I mean,
yeah.
I think the Ra was a sun god, though. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like he was they worshipped the sun as like Ra. You know what I mean? There's stories that show the sun getting defeated every night. Boom, next god comes up. Boom. It's literally the cycle of sun and the moon. So, and that's all they had to go to. They didn't have computers. They look up in the sky. What the fuck is this gigantic thing that literally provides life?
Right.
Yeah.
And some time traveler came back in time in order to change it and give us more technology faster.
So that Hendo said
There was a point where we had technology very fast, but
Go ahead.
I don't know.
and
I don't know. No one knows but the dead.
yeah, that's true.
That's what I think.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and read
Yeah.
that, Dan.
The
Go ahead and
other
read that.
theory is that aliens exist in a separate dimension and have been here all along, living alongside us. And the encounters are them crossing the dimensions and visiting us. That's fucking cool.
That'd be dope.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Man,
that'd
I
be
would
badass.
love.
I wonder what I am in like another dimension. Like, I wonder if I'm more successful.
You're probably a
woman.
belly dancer.
A belly dancer.
Keep up with that. Yeah, I get down with that. He's definitely a belly dancing.
A
Or
belly,
fucking- what
a
is-
belly, or a ballet.
No, a belly.
Okay, yeah, fuck you then.
Was a ballet dancer is any better?
Yeah,
I think
I'll
you.
take-
You know
dude,
what? Actually, the way your look goes right now, I'd give you a snake tamer.
fancy.
Especially with these fucking teeth.
Right?
Hey,
Oh, I mean,
hey,
I was
Don't talk about Dan that way.
I was
Dan.
going more along the lines of the mustache,
The mustachio.
the
maybe.
mustachio.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
like-
worship of.
I think you want to. I want to see belly dancer dance. You fucking do not. You really do not.
What will it take to see that? For what? There's no. If fucking Corona wasn't around, I would set a donation goal on my own stream just to provide you with a belly dancing class.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't need a class, but
He said,
I mean-
this motherfucker knows how to belly dance.
dude, I can groove, bro. You know, I'm a bass
Go
player.
for it.
I got that groove. I'd probably say a £500 donation would probably do it.
all right, man, your belly's not that fucking nice.
Well,
It could be.
it could be.
Imagine how long it would take us to get that 500.
I'll give you 500 pounds if you stick to your diet for another 3 months, get yourself a little 6-pack, then you belly dance.
Can we? Which side? Where's the shake? Hang on.
No, I'm not doing that.
No. I'll do.
Let me get mine first.
Dude, I'll do that for £500. You don't know what I'll do. Dude, you don't know what I'll do. You don't.
Easy, bud, because I got 500 pounds to throw around, and I want.
You don't know what I'll do for £100. You know what I'm saying? So that's an easy one for 500.
That's a private conversation, Daniel.
We can't say that on
shuffle,
Twitch.
Dan.
I'll
Yeah,
catch you later.
you know it. I'll give you $500. No, I don't do
God, dude.
Monopoly money. I'll do £500.
Monopoly
nothing I'm
money.
more
You
excited
watch
for.
your fucking treacherous mouth.
I think in my life, there's nothing I'm more excited for than us getting together and having a
Oh man, I've no.
good time out. Like,
It's gonna be
I
great.
am so excited for that like literally I just think that's maybe where my anxiety comes from, because I'm like, I'm gonna die before this happens.
No, you're
Corona.
fucking not. God
No, I'm
damn
just
it.
like,
you
it's just
relax.
pissing me
fucking
off. Like, I just want to go live my life with my friends and shit, and I'm stuck in the goddamn house.
Hendo, did you get Dan off Fiverr?
Oh, also this is
Fuck
Dan.
you, man.
Damn, Daniel.
So, what are we saying about
Damn.
conspiracy theories? Then are we down with them?
No.
You're
Some.
not.
I'm down with some of them.
Yeah, I like Ancient Aliens. I can't watch Ancient Aliens and then say conspiracy theories are fucking bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
watch X-Files and legit love it and say that conspiracy theories are bullshit.
Yeah, but that's different. That's science fiction, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
What you
It's-
mean? Well, how could that
Science
not be the
fiction.
same?
It is
It's-
science fiction, but
It's
X Files, Warehouse 13, shit
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, but X Files doesn't like advertise itself as a factual documentary. Do you know what I mean?
okay, let's think about the conspiracy theory that Hitler made it out of Germany to
Oh,
Argentina.
is this a?
Oh shit! I didn't even hear about that.
Whoa,
but that's-
dude.
Where the fuck rock do you live under,
I
Jacob?
know, man.
I don't fucking subscribe to that kind of bullshit, bro.
You don't prescribe to it.
I know that's not what I said. Then I had to
Dad,
think about
stop
it real
finger
quick.
banging your microphone,
I
and maybe
can't
it will
help it, I'm
fall
sorry.
down.
I've fell down that rabbit hole. I have the Hitler and Argentina one. It's quite interesting, you know. There's some of it that's like, like,
Yeah, it's
There's
kind
some-
of crazy.
There is some crazies to it that.
Yeah. And there's a
Yeah.
guy that like searches for the shit. I forget his name, but he
Hunting
did like
Hitler.
a.
Is that the
There is the Hunting Hitler one, and it's got one of the guys from SAS Who Dares Wins in it.
That's it?
No, not Hunting Hitler. He does something else.
The guy you're thinking of is what's his fucking name, man? He's the Tim. Kennedy.
Yeah.
Tim Kennedy.
Okay.
It's that crazy special forces dude who's got like a whole training school training people how to kill people on and stuff. He does great. He's mad. He's fucking mental.
Yeah.
But he was a UFC fighter.
Yeah, but he was also a Green Beret, wasn't
He's back in. He's rejoined, re-enlisted.
Jesus Christ, how old is he?
So he left. He left for a while, became a UFC fighter, and was like, well, I'm bored again, so I want to go kill me some bad guys. So there was that case about him where he on live on a news program challenged, I think it was ISIS, and the FBI fucking had to put like someone on his house to watch his house because they had evidence that ISIS were coming to get him, and he went back on live American news and went, "Come and get me! I'm here all day. Come for me."
Shit.
He was SF, yo. What a fucking gangster!
He's a
dude.
badass. He was like, I think he said on the live interview, he was like, "I'm sitting at home. I've got my M4 sitting here, fully decked out. I'm ready to go. Come for me. I'll kill all of you." He's fucking psychopath, man. But I love him.
Fucking
What a
crazy.
fucking lad.
So he does the hunting Hitler thing, doesn't he? Is it him?
I think so.
Because I know he's got his own show about finding.
Yeah, he is
Hitler.
in Hunting Hitler with. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did do that.
Yeah.
And then there was another one with I was watching, I think it was Narcos, but like the real Narcos
Ooh.
or some shit. But it wasn't Ant Middleton, it was the other guy, the fucking tall one.
Foxy.
What the fuck is his name? Maybe it was Fox.
The big dude, like big hench motherfucker.
Yes, the
Yeah,
one you
Foxy.
said killed a dude like with his fucking.
No, he's the guy who I think it was like the Taliban fucking kidnapped him and then handed him back over because he was too much of a
Because he was
badass.
fucking beating their ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on a show called Inside the
Jesus.
Real Narcos, where he went down to Mexico and Colombia and shit, and was like embedded into the narcos and just talking to them about their life and dodging helicopters and shit that were looking for him. And he was like, they were like, these things will shoot at us if they see us. And he's like, motherfucker, all right. What a G, dude.
Yeah,
That's fucking
the
gangster.
Hitler stuff, Jake. If you haven't looked into it, man, you should look into that because it is.
Let's pump the brakes on that sentence.
Oh wait,
and
yeah. Oh, you live in Germany, right? So you really can't.
nobody likes being told you should.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should look
you
into
should
that
look
Hitler
into
stuff.
Hitler.
It's got a good ring to it.
The hunting Hitler. There we go. Stuff about him escaping to Argentina because there's little microcultures of like German people in Argentina that live out in the middle of nowhere. And they've all got German names and shit and have like.
Yeah, they speak German too.
Yeah, all the buildings are built like in Germany.
And they found coins from like with the fucking swastika on them and shit back in the ground. And
What
they
the
actually
fuck?
arrested a bunch of. They had people that went down there. It was like the main hub for like all the Nazis. That's where they went, Argentina.
Yeah, that's where they all sort of escaped to at the end of the war. So there's like a conspiracy theory that says that's where he ended up and lived like the rest of his life out there.
Well,
We've just blown Jake's mind.
yeah, yo, what the fuck? I think, yeah, we can finish on that note.
Yeah, it is interesting though, and it is a fucking huge rabbit hole. That's what you're doing tonight.
No, we're gonna end up. We're gonna get into an argument tonight.
Oh yeah,
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll watch Hitler stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Hunting Hitler.
You need to stop shouting Hitler, dude. You live in Germany.
Honestly, dude, come on, your arm's starting to twitch every time you say it.
Yeah, they'll start swinging.
Oh shit.
No.
Is it true if you shout it too loud in Germany, like the SWAT will come in through your windows and stuff? And
Yeah,
you can't really fuck with it too much over here. They don't play that shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
which is fine with me.
I think I was
Yeah,
being
that is
followed,
fine.
but today too.
Yeah. Really?
Just kidding. No, no.
Okay, so we've done conspiracy theories. There is some crazy ones, but there is some that are that
Have
are,
some merit to them.
have some merit. Yeah, I think that's the best way to look at it. So, we're moving on to yours, Robot.
Robots is what did I say I was going to do earlier?
It's the McDonald's thing.
Okay.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we talked about
This fucking.
what?
I've been regretting this all day. I need a cigarette before we get in. I need a cigarette before we get
you
into
don't
this
agree with this? Okay, so we're going to talk about an old trial that happened back in the 90s. All right. So this is something I did a paper on when I was in Flex College, and
Don't say it
it's
like
called-
you finished.
I did not. I didn't finish. The only time in my life I didn't finish first
Really?
or
Come on.
quickly. All right. So we're going to talk about the lady, Stella Liebeck. Maybe I'm saying her name wrong. 79 years old, was sitting in the passenger seat of her grandson's car, having purchased a cup of McDonald's coffee. Hold on. I accidentally closed the stream. Sorry. There we go.
Hold on.
All right. I got it open so I can see it. Well, after the car stopped, she tried to hold the cup securely between her knees while removing the lid. However, the cup tipped over, pouring scalding hot coffee onto her. She received third-degree burns over 16% of her body, necessitating hospitalization for 8 days, whirlpool treatment for debridement of her wounds, skin grafting, scarring, and disability for more than 2 years. Okay? Despite these extensive injuries, she offered to settle with McDonald's for $20,000. However, McDonald's refused to settle. The jury awarded her $200,000 in compensatory damages, reduced to $160,000 because the jury found her 20% at fault, and $2.7 million in punitive damages for the McDonald's callous conduct. To put this in perspective, McDonald's revenue from coffee sales alone is in excess of $1.3 million a day.
1.3 million a day.
A day
Fuck
from
me.
coffee alone. The trial judge reduced the punitive damages to $480,000. Subsequently, the parties entered a post-verdict settlement. So, long story short,
McDonald's coffee isn't even that good.
No, it's not. So car stopped. She spilled the coffee on herself. Obviously, it's hot. Third-degree burns almost instantly. Okay. She had 2 years of disability, skin grafting, scarring, just all kinds of crazy shit. McDonald's refused to settle for a mere $20,000. She ended up coming out with in upwards of $680,000. My original thought to this was that's ridiculous. I thought that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I can't believe she wouldn't. Why is McDonald's in trouble? Because she's too stupid to fucking not pour coffee on herself. My thought since doing the paper and researching on it has since changed. McDonald's was absolutely wrong and should have paid her probably more. Thoughts, boys?
First off, why the fuck? How did she spill it on herself?
Well, if you wouldn't have gotten up and smoked a cigarette.
Well, you
wouldn't
shut
know.
up.
She stopped the car. She put it in between her legs to open it and to put sweetener and shit that they
So
gave
she
her
was
in
trying to. So she was trying to drink coffee and drive at the same time.
No, she stopped the car. She was
Why
in
she
the
put it
passenger
between her
seat.
legs? Why
She's a
didn't she just
liar. I
hold
call
it?
bullshit.
Yeah, I call lies on that. But why? But you can't make a case on that, can you? You can't turn around and say no, she's lying. You got no
No,
evidence.
it doesn't matter.
To say
It doesn't matter.
otherwise.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
So what do you think, Jake? It's bullshit.
I think she should have gotten less. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have got anything. Obviously, it was way too hot. She got third degree. Did she actually get third degree burns?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
She had
Well,
to get
so
skin grafts and everything.
All right. Well, so excessive. That coffee was excessively hot.
That is
fucking ridiculous.
Okay,
For
and
one-
to caveat off what your point. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I want you to caveat because I want to
Okay.
pull it out.
So going from that,
He's gonna pull it out.
oh shit, McDonald's. The reason is because that she got that much is McDonald's was repeatedly warned before that their coffee was served at unbelievably hot temperatures, capable of causing third-degree burns. It is very unsafe temperatures they were being sold at. The reason that McDonald's was selling them at this temperature is because they thought that people would buy the coffee, not drink it till they got to the office, and then it would still be hot, right?
Why the fuck are you drinking coffee while you're driving? Why the fuck would you do that?
That's not the point. You're allowed to do that. That is legal. But it is still unsafe and negligent to serve coffee with at that time
It's
in the
more
90s.
unsafe and negligent to drink and be distracted while you're driving.
All right. Well, your point is null and void considering she was a passenger in the car and the vehicle was stopped also. So that point means nothing.
She was a passenger in the vehicle.
She was a passenger. She was 79 years old, a passenger in the vehicle.
She was 79 years old?
79. You should not be
Why is she even out the house? No, I'm kidding.
So coffee at that temperature, I'm going to read some facts here. McDonald's sells its coffee at 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh,
Coffee
I was
at that
going to say
temperature.
Celsius. That's just basically the sun.
Yeah. If spilled, causes third-degree burns in 2 to 7 seconds. 2 to 7 seconds. You're selling boiling water to people. Third-degree burns don't heal without skin grafting. Okay.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So the expert and a widely recognized expert on burns, the editor-in-chief of a publication on the specialty, the Journal of Burn Care and Rehabilitation, everybody testified that the risk of harm selling coffee that high is unacceptable. Prior to this happening, McDonald's admitted that it had known about the risk of serious burns for more than 10 years. It was brought to its attention through numerous other claims and suits. Okay. From 82 to 92 in 10 years, that burned more than 700 people, many receiving severe burns to the genital area, perineum, inner thighs, and buttocks, obviously through the legs type situation.
Sorry, I had to look. Perineum. Perineum is gooch for anyone that doesn't know. Thankfully, Twitch haven't banned that word because it is one of my favorite ever words.
I didn't know that. I always called. Never mind. I don't know if I could say
what
that
do you
word.
Call it?
I'm not going. I'm not going to.
You call it taint?
No. It's a different word that I should not.
You can say it. It probably hasn't been banned on Twitch.
I don't think I should.
All right, let me finish the facts here.
Can you send it to me in Discord? Because I want to know now. I might have found a new word for gooch.
McDonald's admitted that it didn't warn its customers.
Got you.
The severity. Okay. McDonald's witnesses testified they did not intend to turn down the heat. That means that there was no plan for them to change the temperature. McDonald's admitted that its coffee is not fit for consumption when sold because it will cause severe scalds if spilled or drunk. And her treating physician testified that her injury was one of the worst burns he had ever seen from coffee. You have no business selling coffee at that temperature. It's ridiculous. A spill, which can and will happen, should not cause third-degree burns within seconds if you're just drinking coffee. They've been warned time and time again before that, so they should have paid more for their fucking just disregard of the complete safety of their fucking customer.
I think that incompetent people should not be paid that much. I'm not saying that she was wrong in filing a lawsuit. She definitely should have filed it. She was right in filing the lawsuit. I think she should not have gotten that much because if there were so many lawsuits going on at that time, I feel like she would have known it. I feel like she would have known what was going on. That's number one. Number two, the only distraction I have while I'm driving, and this may be because my radio doesn't work in my car, is my fucking child in the back seat.
Yeah.
I don't like being distracted because literally, so I'm driving. I almost got in a car accident today because some dumbass in front of me decided to slam on his brakes. Mind you, we live in Germany and they have extensive driving rules and it's fucking stupid. And they still don't know how to drive. But she wasn't driving. She was a passenger in the seat, right? She was a passenger. Why was it sitting in front of? Why is it sitting in between her legs? How old is she? 79, almost 80 years old. All right. That's
it was sitting in between her legs because imagine you're driving or you're a passenger. They stop. You want to put sugar in your coffee. You're 79. You can't hold a thing of coffee and open it like this. Get your sugar packet with one hand like we can. You put it in between your knees. It's a fucking drive through.
So that she can stabilize it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You say why drink coffee while you're driving?
She was stopped.
Coffee at a drive through. Then
I get that.
She was stopped.
She was in the passenger seat.
She was
stopped. According to them.
Okay.
Put the thing in her thing. Opened it. Boom! It tipped over and spilled all up in her shit. probably wasn't being used, but still.
I was gonna say she ain't using that again. It's all good.
That was, you know what? Well, then
She definitely ain't now. Oh God.
It's exactly what I tell my 6-year-old right now. Accidents can be avoided when you pay the fuck
That was
attention.
horrific, and I'm sorry.
No, she was 80 years old.
Accidents can be
94.
avoided. 86.
Well, I'm just saying, like you said, she's probably not using it anymore. To be honest, statistically, she's not using anything anymore.
Oh, you bastard! Accidents can be avoided if you pay the fuck attention.
They can, and that will lead me into my next point of comparative.
You haven't asked me yet. But, I mean, it's fine.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Dan.
Hendo. How do
Dan,
you feel about it?
How do you feel about this 80-year-old woman
Burning her genitals.
Well, first off, I'm gonna say I don't care because I just don't. Fuck it, because that leads into my second point. From an early age of man, we learn hot things ouchie. So it says caution hot on it. It's gonna be fucking warm. Just don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with stuff that's hot. Even if I go through a drive-through and get a coffee, I know it's gonna be hot, so I don't fuck with it. Like if I was to go and pour myself a fucking coffee now, and my coffee in my that I do in my Black Rifle Coffee Company flask, just a little plug out. Nah, not yeah, just you know, representing.
If you're watching,
you ain't. But like that stays like out of the kettle temperature for about an hour. And
yeah, but out of the kettle temperature is far different than the temperature they're serving it.
I always fucking forget that. And I always have a sip and I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm not going to go and sue the kettle company. I'm not going to go sue Black Rifle because their products are really fucking good. And, I mean, I could have a go at suing myself for being a fucking muppet and forgetting that it's boiling hot. Whoa, why don't I just learn from what I've done? Or just suck it up. And I know she's 79, but...
No, that has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that your
like,
temperature is far less than the temperature that McDonald's is selling it at.
It'll still burn the fuck out of me.
It will burn the fuck out of you, but it will not cause third-degree burns, which are literally ripping the skin off your body.
Do not make me go downstairs and put my hand under the fucking kettle.
Don't do that.
Because I will. No,
Top Whiskey Mod. Can we find out what temperature it comes out of the kettle?
Yeah, what temperature... Rob's like, do it. Go on, put your
fucking
face under there.
Do the shit. Be
Tell you
about
what,
it.
Put your genitals under there. I bet you won't.
She already did it for me.
I thought you were gonna say I don't have genitals.
I got one. And it's fucking hurting.
I'm a eunuch. Yeah, I mean,
like fucking,
it's
incompetence, and you should not get paid for incompetence.
So you feel like she shouldn't have deserved anything.
I feel like she should have deserved far less.
Okay. I don't know if I'm pointing the right direction, but Hendo?
Yeah, I think she should have got fuck all because it's learning a lesson through it's natural selection.
The problem wasn't that she spilled it. The problem wasn't that she spilled it. It was that she happened to be the one that got McDonald's when it was, okay, you guys aren't listening to the rules. So now we're going to fucking award this chick a shit ton of money because you're not fucking listening.
Do you really think that when she got burnt, she was sitting in that car screaming, "Oh my god, I'm on fire! McDonald's haven't followed the rules and regulations of serving hot coffee."
No, she was probably thinking, "I'm a fucking idiot."
Yeah, yes, yeah.
And she was like, "Why is it so fucking hot? Why is this coffee that I'm supposed to drink?"
Top Whiskey Mod says 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit when the kettle switches off.
Yeah.
Then maybe, yeah.
So, okay, Titanic raised a good point there. Nah, McDonald's full, and she finessed them good on her for playing the game at 80.
Yeah, good.
So, like, I'm not...
That's called being a cheater, which is lining with liars, and I don't fucking like it.
I'm not saying...
He's not a liar, though.
My point is that... My point for it is that I'm not saying that... I'm saying that she didn't deserve anything. She doesn't deserve anything. All you deserve is a lesson in natural selection. That's all you get from that. That's what I'm saying. But, you know, if she's going to go and make a bit out of the situation, then so be it. But I
can agree with that.
But
she didn't deserve it.
Yeah, she doesn't
do anything
deserve
to get it. You spilled your coffee.
Yeah, what she deserves is, like, just don't be an idiot. You're 79 years old. Why are you trying to open your coffee in a moving car?
Dr. Bills.
Which is boiling hot. Yeah, but it was stopped. So
Don't
how
say
did it
moving
spill?
car.
And
It wasn't
look,
moving.
all right, that's even worse. It was fucking stopped, and she spilled it on her fucking self.
So my thing is, okay, I can agree with you, Dan, that she doesn't deserve anything.
No,
Now,
she does not.
well,
100%.
maybe I can't because McDonald's shouldn't have been serving their coffee that fucking hot. That's ridiculous. But I can get with Jake's point that she didn't deserve that fucking much. Like, lady, you spilled the coffee on your goddamn self. Granted, how hot it was, okay, regardless. Maybe if it's that fucking hot, don't put it in between your goddamn legs, you fucking ass. But McDonald's deserved to be fined a fuck ton for their lack of giving a fuck.
Oh, so apparently
after they had been
the
warned.
lawsuit was for 190 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 88 degrees centigrade. Boiling point of water is 100 degrees.
Yeah, so you're looking at boiling hot water in a cup. What the fuck?
It boils at 100 Celsius.
Yeah.
It was 80. It was 88.
Okay,
it wasn't even boiled water.
Still, it's enough to call it
probably gave her 3rd-degree burns because she was fucking old.
Yeah.
No, it had burnt because they had said it had burned 700 people in that 10-year span with 3rd-degree burns, children, shit like that. I mean, and this is the lack of the parents as well. Like,
if your children are getting, if your children are getting burned, then rather than suing McDonald's, what they should do is send you to prison for being a shit.
Yeah,
parent.
like, why are you burning your kids with coffee, you fucking weirdo?
Why are you giving your kids coffee?
So let's go into this. Let's go into what actually happened. What actually happened within the lawsuit? They looked, and this might help both of you guys. They looked at comparative negligence. Okay, so what that means is they looked at the fault, and when you look at the losses, and we talked about this pre-stream kind of, but so they said, okay, who was at fault? You're at fault, old lady, for spilling your coffee. That was your fault. You're like, 80% at fault for that.
But they gave her 20%.
Now who's at fault? McDonald's is at fault for 20% because they serve their coffee a little bit hot after they've been repeatedly warned that this is going to cause problems. So McDonald's didn't lose anything here. The lady lost everything, lost her whatever the fuck. But so she's going to be awarded the 20% fault that McDonald's was. And they saw to it after repeated violations, they saw to it that 20% was a significant fucking amount. So that's where the comparative negligence came in. Who's more negligent? And then you'll be paid for what you lost because of that negligence. That
I feel like
what's the meaning of the word negligent?
I feel like they were doing the majority of their customers who are competent enough to not drink and and not fucking spill hot coffee on themselves.
It's an accident. Accidents happen.
Accidents can be avoided.
So,
but they
do you not tell Mia the same thing?
No, if she has an accident, accidents happen.
Can be avoided.
Not all of them.
All of them. If
what
it can't be,
walk outside and a car smashes into me,
you should have been watching out.
What if it smashes into the back of me?
You still should have been watching out. The fuck? How the fuck is it gonna? How is the car gonna be smashed?
How was the biggest cop out I've ever heard?
Hold on. How is a car gonna smash in the back of you and you not know that it's smashing in the back of you?
Walk down the sidewalk and a car decides, you know what? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker today.
You worry about your heart rate so fucking much you don't look behind you.
Not every time a car drives by me.
You of all people. Exactly. That's the reason why I'm fucking like
a hypochondriac versus someone like that. I'm a hypochondriac. I worry about sickness rather than
you worry about nothing.
I worry about things that I can't. Okay, this is going to sound like it's proving your point, but it's not. I worry about things
you can't control. Exactly. What the fuck?
But I also can't control a car smashing me in the back at will. You know what I mean? Someone could have an RPG out my window right now. Boom, in my face.
That's not an accident.
Okay.
Why would that happen in the suburbs of Germany?
Hold on. No, wait. Go ahead. Keep proving my point because that's not an accident.
Okay, that's not an accident. You're right. All right. So let's say even someone crashing into the back of me while I'm walking down the street, that's not an accident?
Someone fires an RPG.
No, that's not an accident. Obviously, that's not an accident.
Someone
it's an old lady.
Hang on.
She should have been paying attention. I'm sorry, Dan. I can't stop this. She should have been paying attention.
But that's
absolutely
that's on her, not on me.
That's not an accident on your fault.
Yeah, but I'm dead. So
it's not it's not an accident, is what I'm saying. She spilled coffee on herself in an accident, quote unquote, an accident.
Right. That is a little bit different than kind of my point that I was
keep proving my point, brother.
She could have avoided that. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But McDonald's could have
90% of it.
Gave a shit about the temperature they were fucking serving their coffee at.
So you were saying about the negligence thing, right? So negligent means failing to take proper care over something. Like, that's the dictionary definition of it. I think that if McDonald's had been told about it before, after a bit of thought, then they are at fault. If they've been told about it before and there's been dramas, then they should be fucking smashed for it. Of course they should.
They were negligent.
Yeah. But also, I feel that the victim in question.
Hi, Mogo.
She should have. Oh, here he is. Oh, not here. Sorry. He's
definitely not here.
No, thanks a lot.
Like she should have had. McDonald's should look after her in terms of a doctor's paid bill. A doctor's bills paid. Like
that's I will agree with that.
I'm down with that.
I will agree. She should have gotten doctor's bills paid.
Yeah.
And paid for her time out of work, because it sounds like she was on her way to work. There's no way
she had 2 years of disability and
ain't no way that bitch was making $1 million in 2 years.
See,
sorry.
Top Whiskey Mod said that, but you get told too much alcohol is bad for you, Dan. Still, you fucking drink too much. That might be true, but I have also taken that upon myself to go, this may be true, but fuck you, I'm doing it anyway.
Right.
That's a bit different. That's like me. I'm going to email my solicitor after tonight and tell them to get in touch with Lagavulin and fucking sue them because I had the hangover from hell and it's their fault. No, I'm a fuck. That's like...
personal responsibility.
Yeah, if I know it's dangerous and I go and do it, it's fucking my fault. It is, as I said, it's a natural selection thing. Like, it is, man. Of course it is. It's like a family trying to sue a fucking, I don't know, a fucking stuntman who drives cars at 200 mile an hour into brick walls for a movie. You didn't see that coming? You really think that wasn't going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I kind of have that opinion a little bit, and you're gonna.
But you can kind of get my point now.
You're gonna hate me for this. I kind of have that a little bit. I'm gonna get some fucking hate for this. I have that a little bit about people who sue the fucking armed forces a bit in the UK, mainly for people who get injured on operations.
We're not allowed to sue.
Oh, you should not sue. Yeah, you should not sue for something you signed up for.
See, like, I see that a bit. There is cases. In fact, I say cases. There is a lot of cases where the equipment or the kit or whatever was not provided, and to support that operation or whatever they were doing. They didn't have adequate equipment or intelligence or whatever. I sort of get that, but then I don't fucking get is that someone goes out, they get fucked up, and they're like, right, I'm suing. Rather, we have that in place because we don't have the retirement thing you guys have. If you get injured on operations or on duty over here, it's just a case of, kind of see you in a bit and you're out. But in the US, it's different, right? You can medically retire and you get looked after financially to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
So we don't really have that in the UK. So, like, there's guys who leave, get injured, get injured, have to leave, and then they sue the armed forces for it. If it wasn't down to a lack of equipment, or a lack of intelligence, or whatever, if there was no negligence there, like, why are you suing? What did you expect? You went to war. What do you think is going to fucking happen?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
But then I also don't agree with the way, if there was a way that if that did happen, you were looked after for the rest of your life, then, that's cool. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying with this, and it's quite an extreme, gross comparison. But like, if you buy a coffee and it's fucking hot and it says hot, and you open it and you burn yourself, you're a fucking idiot because it says hot. You know it's coffee. You know it's hot. If you burn yourself, it's just natural selection, man. You deserve to get burnt.
Skull.
Yeah, if you don't know coffee's hot, you're an idiot. Like you
That's
should
it, man.
probably get your coffee game up. Fucking
Yeah.
nerd.
Or just
Especially
drink
at 79. What you been doing your whole fucking life?
Just drink
Right.
Yeah. Or
Don't
drink
start now.
Or drink iced coffee, which Black Rifle Coffee Company selling cans.
Yeah. If you can't control your fucking limbs, maybe you shouldn't put coffee between them.
Iced coffee is actually amazing.
I'm going for that sponsorship, man. It's never gonna
Yeah, I
happen.
see
But
it,
I'm going for
I
that
see it.
sponsorship.
Well, don't say it's not gonna. Not with that attitude, you motherfucker.
I know, right?
All right, so let's bring this round, okay,
All right.
into frivolous litigation for me to sound smart. Stupid
Okay.
lawsuits in the United States. Dan,
Oh,
I
is
would
that everyone that jumped on it?
I would love to hear Dan, because in Germany, I'll get my point out real quick. In Germany, let's look at the difference here. When you go to a water park, for example, we were talking the other day about the Nuremberg water park. They don't have little lifeguards who are 15, 16 years old telling you what you can and cannot do sitting at the thing. They have a sign that says you can't do this, but you can do whatever the fuck you want. They're not going to stop you. They're not going to kick you out. But if you get hurt, you ain't suing them. That's your fault, buddy. You know what I mean? In America, you get hurt and then they had a sign that says you shouldn't do this and you do it anyways and you get hurt, you can sue the fuck out of them and make a paycheck because they allow you to be stupid and they should know that people are stupid, right? But in Germany, it's like, nah, bro, we fucking had a sign. Doesn't matter how goddamn small it was. We had a fucking sign. You should have read the shit and you should have followed the rules. You didn't follow the rules. So we can go there and act like idiots, which we do, and get hurt. Granted, I'm not going to sue anybody for something I fucking did myself. Like, I am just not a fucking piece of shit.
That's
I'm
how
not
I
like,
see
fuck
it.
you.
Yeah.
Unless it's McDonald's and I burn myself with coffee, but 79 and above. And so I like that. In America, I don't like that in America, people sue everyone for every fucking little thing that they do. It's ridiculous.
It's people looking for a handout.
I agree with that.
It's exactly what it is.
It's the
It's
next lotto.
it's hey, I don't feel like working for my life. I don't feel like getting an education or doing some kind of trade. I don't feel like earning what I think I'm owed.
Yeah.
Give me money. Give me money.
Please, money.
That's what it is, man. There's a whole culture over here as well. The big one over here is car crashes. Is that people getting into like mock-up car crashes to fucking get a claim in. I've seen it loads of times. I have friends that were involved in them, like staging car crashes and then fucking suing, suing each other through claiming through each other's insurance to get like maybe like a £2,000 payout, which is you can have done in like 60 days. You know, there's a whole fucking culture around it in the UK.
It's lying.
It's fucking insane,
It's
man.
cheating and lying.
It's a lot of
stealing.
effort as well. It's a lot of effort. That's insurance scams, not bullshit lawsuits. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's weird, man, because you don't really hear much about it over here. Our sort of law system's still quite old school, still quite silly. Well, not silly and sensible at the same time, if something can be that. Like, our sort of, a lot of our judges are pretty straight shooters, and it won't be a case of you're owed this much money because of this happened. They will say, well, you've been an idiot here, so you're not getting anything. Don't be an idiot again. You know, you get a lot of that, which is quite cool. I'm down with that. But I haven't heard of any stupid ones like that in the UK. Was the metal straw one in the UK?
What?
Because there was a whole lawsuit around that. The woman who fell over on the metal straw and it went through her eye.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, yeah, I remember.
Scuzz, the man who sued his neighbour for the leaves off his tree blowing in his garden, and they fell off the tree and blew into his garden, and he actually won. And my neighbour comes over and moans about some leaves from a tree in my garden blowing over. I'll say to him,
don't check him.
No, I'll just say to him, come and cut it down then, or shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, I do not care at all. Why you get out of my oxygen? You're wasting it. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how it will go.
That's funny.
So, Rob, what was your question going to be?
Regarding
lawsuits.
I didn't have a question.
You did. You
did. You said, Dan, I want to hear from you specifically.
Oh, just like because you had said that you had a very strong opinion about like how stupid the lawsuit system in America is.
Yeah, it's the culture. There's a culture behind just. It's mad, man, because fucking people sue people for everything. From what I know in the States,
fucking thing, it's ridiculous.
Really,
everything, bro. The moment you have a chance, okay. And part of this is the lawyers, because as soon as you get a lawyer, they're like, sue. You should sue. You should sue. You should sue. You know, it's not like every fucking Joe is like, yo, I'm going to sue. Yeah, everyone.
I don't have a lawyer.
I mean, but you can get one. There's billboards for lawyers in the U.S. It's literally just fucking all over the place.
Dude,
they're fucking everywhere.
I didn't even get one when I was arrested a couple of years ago and went to the police station. They were like, do you want like a civil aid? Yeah, whatever. I won't do what he says, but yeah. I do my own judgment, as simple as that, and it worked out for me. So,
fuck, it's my own fault. I fucking did it.
In fact, that's worked out for me about 3 times throughout my life. I've had a civil, I think they called it a civil aid lawyer, and you have an interview before you go in for questioning. They're like, right, I want you to say X, Y, and Z. Yeah, cool. I just fucking ignore everything and go with the times and roll with the punches. And, you know, I haven't done any time yet, so I must be doing all right.
Yeah, fuck it. Not in jail yet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not today.
I think it's fucking crazy, man. It's the whole
sort of wild
suing culture. There's a word for it. I can't remember what it is. There's a phrase behind it, and I don't remember it.
The funny thing is, like, I'll find myself driving next to a Walmart truck. Like when I was coming home, when I would go from like New York, when I lived in New York, to Maryland.
Please do your New York accent.
With traffic, it was like a 6-hour drive or so.
Do the New York accent.
And I was like fucking, trying to drive down to the store or something, and this fucking Walmart truck was next to me, and I was like, hey, come on, bitch. I wish a motherfucker would come and hit me. And therefore, I could probably sue him and probably get $1 million. And I don't got to fucking worry about working no more. You know what I mean? Fuck this guy. Hey, forget about it.
Get the fuck out of here.
That New York accent slays me every time. Oh, man.
But I mean, like, I would find myself next to like a Walmart truck and be like, I wish this motherfucker would come over into my lane so I can be like, oh, sue and be rich and done.
See, that's weird. I'll be next to a Walmart truck and I'll be like, do something. I will kick your fucking
You have
ass,
Walmarts
dude.
over there.
Well, we have Asda, which is owned by Walmart. So
they tried to do a Walmart here in Germany and it just failed miserably.
I used to work for him.
Miserably because nobody wanted to work on Sunday.
And also because nobody here wants any convenience whatsoever. They just want to have to go to 7 different stores for the fucking thing. Because they're used to it.
There's no such thing as convenience in Germany.
It's fucking tradition.
Fucking Germans, man, are so goddamn stupid.
So what about you, Jake? What are you saying about these fucking lawsuits and stuff? Do you think it's just down to a point of like, don't be a cunt?
I feel like every government should give me the right to do what I think is best, and a lot of the time it'll probably be a fucking throat punch. It'll probably be a throat punch.
Were you gonna say?
And obviously, if they're bigger than me, someone would have to hold their arms behind their back so I can actually throat punch them. But yeah.
Oh, you're saying that should be like the punishment for stupid lawsuits? That'd be great, wouldn't it? Can you imagine if you were the throat punch like executioner? You just had a call from some country. You're like, yeah, we've got 3 throat punch cases this month. Can you fly out to Panama?
I'll be there in 6 hours.
These 3 people, please.
I'll be there in 6 hours because they'll be paying me for it, and I'll have my private plane.
Yeah.
Ah, boy.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh boy.
Cool. Well,
nobody needs to die. Just a straight fucking throat punch.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, you gotta get it right. I think we're done with that topic. I think the outcome basically was if you're a dick, you'll get a throat punch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm down with that. I like that. So what we got
now? Boys, I'll be honest with you. I have not found my rant yet.
Have you not? Oh, wing
No,
it, dude.
I thought I had
wing
one.
it. Wing it.
He doesn't
wing
have
it.
to wing it. We can do one tonight.
No. I got one.
Oh, there we go. See,
Oh,
that's what you
then
need,
how,
dude.
what do you mean?
I don't have one. I don't have one.
Don't fucking bullshit it.
I think you should just
I
pick
don't know,
one.
man.
What annoys you? What
You
grinds
can't. You can't bullshit a bullshit.
I don't know what annoys me. Anything that annoys me being a Republican is
Oh,
against
we
Twitch
got the poll.
TOS.
We got the poll to do. We saw.
Oh, we
yeah.
do have the poll to do.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
What's
I do have
the,
a plan. Thanks, Ty.
These is facts.
What's the result of the poll? We need to know that.
These are good
Top Whiskey
questions
Mod,
you're asking.
do your thing. What is the winner? We need to know. Oh, maths debater is back. Voting is now closed. The final result is sense, 60%. So let's have a look. What was the question? Is common sense? I haven't got the
Mattis de Bater.
No, this was the motherfucker that was here. What
I know.
before?
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, say my name.
Say my name. I'm a debater.
Do you think common sense is slowly disappearing? I mean,
I think it slowly disappeared when that 80-year-old woman dropped fucking.
Get off that lady's nuts.
Oh
amazing.
shit!
That was brilliant. Can my mate Justin Haranis get a shout out? There you go.
It's Justin Haranis.
Oh, is it? Oh, is he
Yes.
like of Mexican descent? That Haranis sounds like a
Who said that?
maybe Mexican.
It's fucking Mattis.
Justin Haranis.
This is how this guy gets off. He goes around Twitch and he drops like, "Hey, would you blow me?" and huge anus.
Yes.
And what are the other ones? Oh, Phil McCracken. That's a good one.
That's a fucking good one.
Fucking Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt is a good one. And this is how he gets his kicks. He does this on a Saturday night. Fair play if that's what gets your rocks off.
Titanic says rigged vote recount.
Rigged.
Yeah.
So
It's
come on,
not-
common sense, right? I think a lot of it. I think it is fucking dead, to be honest. Because I see some people do stupid shit. I've worked with I have people who work with me know that I can't work with people younger than me, especially the ages around of 18 and 19.
You can't control yourself.
Can't control myself from being violent because when they do stuff or ask stupid questions or do something stupid, I can't deal with it. I cannot handle it at all. And like I remember the first time I found this, one of the first times I found this out, my first like civvy job, I was working as a network technician and we were doing some cabling in a place, and they were like, right, we'll give you this this 18-year-old, he's doing like an apprenticeship thing, show him the ropes, show him how it goes, be his team leader. I was like, yeah, cool.
Go on.
And he was just so like when you're cabling, there's certain routes you have to take so you don't snag cables on something or you don't get the cables bundled up. And I couldn't understand how we couldn't figure out that if you put that cable through there, it will be pulled tight and you won't be able to pull it anymore. And he kept doing it, and I'm like, what don't you get? It's not even science.
It's not fucking rocket science, bro.
Like, it's not even just simple science. It's not any science. It's just use your common fucking sense. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do agree, and I think common sense has been dying for. I'm gonna say
since the 40s, since the 50s.
No,
it's been listen, hold on. So it's been on a steady slope, and it's not like shot down, but it's it's been coming down gradually as the generations have been coming up. And I think just recently it has hit its fucking rock bottom.
Yeah, I think it's more recent, man. You think?
Well, so all right, so I say since the 40s, 50s, and I'll even go as far as to say the 60s.
I'm gonna go early 2000s.
So you think with the new generation?
Yeah.
Like I said, all right, so that's why I said it started on a downslope, because I don't want to fucking dog out whatever generation they want to call themselves, millennials, X's, Y's, and Z's.
Do you know what I blame? Pedophiles.
What?
That's who I blame.
Uh,
I blame
pedos.
I blame.
Pedo.
I blame. I wait for Rob to hear this. I think this will trigger him.
What?
I blame pedophiles for the lack of common sense in the world. Because when we were kids, we could go outside and play, and it was fine.
And
but
we learned
nowadays,
the hard way without our parents there.
yeah, we did, man. Like I learned don't throw rocks at people's houses because they'll come out and fuck you up. When I was like 11, yeah, I used to throw.
Holy
rocks
fuck, dog! I mean, I did eggs, but rocks.
I was a little shit. I was a
Jesus
terrible
fucking,
teenager.
you were a little cunt. I don't know about a shit.
I was a cunt.
God damn. I mean, I put bologna on people's cars and egged houses and teepee trees, but I never ever once threw a rock at a house.
There was this guy.
Oh shit!
When
no.
I think I was like 12, and there was this fat guy who was obscenely fat, but I think he had like a herniated belly button because it looked like a massive dummy or like a pacifier. It was huge. It stuck out about that far, and his shirt used to lift up because he could never get a shirt that had fit him.
Was it my Uncle Curtis?
And I don't know. Did he live in Central England?
No.
We used to fucking throw rocks at his conservatory. I don't know what you call them. It's like a sunroom at the back of the house, which is all clear and glass, and you're sitting.
Oh, so a foyer.
Yeah. So
okay.
He used to have one of them, so we used to fucking throw rocks
at
at
him
whilst he was chilling in it in the summer. And we'd fucking throw rocks at it over his wall. And I got a bit brave one night, and we were doing it. And I was like, this fat motherfucker ain't catching me. I'm going to keep throwing these rocks. And I saw him coming. And as I turned around, he got like some sudden godly burst of speed and caught me, and he beat the shit out of me.
Oh my God.
Slap him the shit out of me. And then he took me home to my parents. My dad did exactly the same. But,
God.
Like I learned that way. But now there's people. That's why I don't go out and protest. That's why I don't go out and piss the police off. That's why I don't go out and. Do you know
That's
what I'm
why you
saying?
don't go out and piss anybody off.
Yeah, because I know I get my ass kicked.
People just piss you off now.
But now people do it. People do it these days, like willy nilly, and it goes because you can't. If someone fucks with your stuff, like if someone threw rocks at my window now and I went out and I kicked his ass, I'd probably go to prison.
Can we go through some examples of common sense?
So so my point, back to my point, sorry, is that now kids can't go and do that because that guy will come out of the house and then rape them, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So pedophiles are everywhere, and that's what happens.
Those bastards.
Sons of bitches, dude.
I know, spoiling everyone's fun.
As a matter of fact, if someone did call me for that, I would kill that guy. I just want that to be known. Those are the only people. I just want to say, if one of the people that probably wouldn't die.
If anyone,
would die.
If anyone is offended by that, it's a joke. So get a grip. So,
what I hate,
examples.
Right? And this is, you're right. All right. So here's an example. The fucking goddamn grocery store, supermarket, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Wally World for you fucking Middle Eastern fucking, excuse, not Middle Eastern, Midwesterners. I'm a little tipsy right now. No, but no, the fucking grocery stores, right? When you leave your cart, do you leave it out in the middle of the fucking aisle? No, right? You put it aside where you think no one is going to be going by or anything, or where you like, all right,
just keep it with me.
Nobody's going to be right there. Well, I mean, I walk away from mine sometimes, so I'll leave it literally on a fucking a little spot where nobody will go to, where nobody should go to, right? And if they do, it's easy to just lift right over my shit. What I fucking hate is while I'm walking through the goddamn grocery store, and this happened when I went to go buy the bottle, I counted because I was saving this. I fucking
Counted.
counted 6 fucking times. There were 6 carts in front of me, and I had to move every single one of them because I would look at these individuals and say, "Entschuldigung, Entschuldigung."
Is that that's excuse me, right?
Basically, excuse me, yeah.
Yeah.
And they looked at me, and they were like, "Oh, there's enough room right there." And oh my God, I shit you not, I had to. So on, I think the last one, the last one or the last two, I can't remember. I'm a little tipsy right now, but on the last one or the last two, what I did was I actually took my cart and I fucking.
Yeah, that's what I did. Fucking right.
No, man, but that's fucking rude. I'm not trying to do that. It's
Yeah.
fucking rude to keep their shit like they're in the middle of the fucking goddamn high traffic area. And mind you, I was only in there for like
I would go one step further.
maybe 5 minutes.
I would grab their cart and I would just fuck it down the aisle.
Yeah, all right. So I feel like you've actually never been to a Walmart because they have those dumbass fucking wheels that are like this, and they actually have them here in Germany too that are all fucked up.
Oh,
yeah.
it's
So if I were to
over,
do
then it's
that,
getting flipped over. It's getting
exactly.
flipped
It's
over.
either gonna fucking do a Paul Walker flip, or it's gonna
Because-
fucking rip Paul Walker, or it's gonna fucking goddamn smash into some glass, and then I have to pay for it.
It's a fucking
I
not my
can't.
trolley.
I can't go around. I can't go around and sue the people who made the fucking goddamn cart.
I
feel like
I
you
bet you
didn't hear that.
Yeah. I feel like Jake always wants to throat punch people. Yes, he does. That's why we're on a good level.
Yeah, I a lot of the time I do want to throat punch people.
Yeah, all the time.
Or choke them.
So
That's Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah, they do call
Dr.
me.
Jake.
They do call me that.
No.
Rob, give me the nickname.
Come on, Rob.
Yeah.
What are you saying about common sense? And do you think it's dead or it's dying?
It's fucked, bro. It's gone.
It's gone.
Look at my wife. Fucking none of it. Fucking zero. Smart as shit.
Love it.
No common sense. But she's
Oh
fucking
my
smart.
God.
She's way smarter than I am.
Do you say that is because she calls you for every single little thing?
Bro.
Mine does the same thing.
I was on my run.
Dan, if your wife, oh, not even if, dude, does your wife call you for every single little thing? Everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Rob, can you give that example of what she did today with the cat pee?
Okay. I'm on my run, right? I'm like a mile into my run. I'm getting ready to turn around anyways. So I'm coming back. And she calls me. Wait, no. The cat pee. Okay, the cat pee, I'm sitting at the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Cat pee in the house. Cat pee in the house. Oh, God, I need you here now. What the fuck you need me for? I need you here now.
What are you going to do?
What? For fucking what? So I get up, I go out there. I'm trying to like be quiet and not,
Not
And not
triggering.
get in trouble. You're good.
And she's like wiping up fucking water off the floor. And she's like, smell this. Smell like cat pee? I was like, no, it smells like nothing. She's like, cat pee in the house. I'm like, so what the fuck am I out here for? I was like, you have hands. You can clean it up. Like, it's a team effort. Like, if I'm out there and I see cat piss, I'm cleaning it up. I'm not like, no, help. Watch me do this, And then I'm doing my run today. And I'm like a mile into my fucking run. Well, she calls me on my phone, which flex mode. I answer on my watch. Hello.
Oh,
And she's
boy.
like, can you come home now? I said, why? Cat jumped across the balcony onto the neighbor's balcony and ate the cake she made for Easter. I said, how the fuck is the damage done? Yes, she already ate it. What the fuck am I going to do about it? What am I going to do? I look like a fucking warlock? Am I going to magically make the cake reappear? Like, what
Biggity bobbity boop.
the fuck do you think I'm going to do about it? Thankfully,
Dude,
the neighbor
right.
was super chill about it.
I
but-
have exactly the same problem. So I get it with she's probably gonna fucking watch this, so I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
You're dead, dude.
So I'm just gonna go for it. So she'll do stuff like what was the one the other day? I'm sitting here, I'm trying to do something. I'm in the middle of something. It's the only time she wants an
Oh, I
answer to a
remember that.
question is when I'm doing something. And she'll come upstairs and she'll be like, wanted to know about my daughter going to some after-school clubs, which she knows I'm cool with because I suggested it a couple of weeks ago that it could be cool. She comes upstairs and she wants like the full detailed breakdown of everything about all of it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. And she's like, so what do you think? And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. And she's like, so what, you've got no other... No, it's fine. So you've got nothing. Just fucking do it. Do the thing. Just do the thing.
The thing.
And then tell me about it once you've done it. You know, and then I can say to you, why have you done that, you dumb fuck? But,
Oh my God.
But no, I wouldn't do that. But it's just like there's my wife is actually very fucking intelligent. She is a very clever woman. But she does do things that like the common sense. I'm like, where is it? Where? So she puts.
I tell you what's one.
I'll tell you what's one. The dustpan and brush, you know, for sweeping things up. The dustpan and brush.
Right.
She puts that on top of the bin. We've got a flip top bin.
What does that mean?
So the bin opens like that.
Right.
She puts things on top of it.
When you press your foot on it, right?
Yeah.
What's the problem with that?
She puts things on top of it.
What's the problem? I'm asking, what's the problem with that?
That's how we get into the bin. Why is the things on it? Because then we've got to move that stuff, open the bin, put the stuff in, the lid goes down, then we put the stuff back on top. Why not just put that somewhere else?
That's
where
a minor.
Don't need access to that.
Don't yell. You're yelling at me now.
Another thing as well.
I feel personally attacked.
The soap for washing the dishes, the washing up liquid.
Okay.
We have.
Is that what you call it?
Washing up liquid. Yeah. We have.
Oh my God, I love that.
we have a thing, right, that goes across our sink that you can put dishes on to dry and stuff. And
common sense is not related to intelligence.
And it's got a thing where you put washing up liquid, yet she puts that in the cupboard under the sink. Put the thing where it's in the thing holder.
Like a dispenser, or is it literally a washing up holder?
It's a washing up liquid holder. It's just a little shelf that you can put it on. Put the washing up liquid thing on the washing up liquid thing.
Is the washing up liquid holder new?
What do you mean?
Like, did you just buy the washing up liquid?
We've had it
since
December. Since December, we've had this.
Okay, so it's only 3 months. It's only 4 months new.
Oh, no, right. Get the fuck out of here. My education is 0, and I figured that out from day one.
Like I said, okay, so Top Whiskey Mod said, oh, do you think common sense is related to intelligence? I've recently been to a university and I saw firsthand that really intelligent people fucking zero common sense. Yes, because book smarts does not give you common sense. It gives you fucking book smarts.
That is true.
Our common sense came from either the streets or the fucking military.
Because that teaches you a lot.
It really fucking does, because the military is basically like being in fucking high school again. Or, you know, my experience in the military was being in the fucking streets because I just had a bunch of goddamn hood rats around me and it was fucking dumb. Right? So, I mean, common sense does not come from intelligence, right?
Yeah.
I like to say I'm an intelligent person. I'm not that intelligent, but my common sense level is fucking skyrocket.
Yeah.
Like, if you put something in front of me and you tell me this is how it works, I'm going to use it exactly how it's supposed to be worked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You put someone that's fucking super smart in front of it, and they're like, oh, what?
Yeah, exactly.
This is exactly why Jake challenges all this shit at the school. When they're like, you can't have your fucking cell phone. He's like,
oh my God.
Why? And it goes on a fucking rant and it becomes Dr. Jekyll.
It was because it doesn't make fucking common sense. No common sense to it. None of us had a watch.
It's just and if sheeple.
And if we had
they follow rules simply because they're
rules.
there.
Yeah.
Like me.
Literally, there's 7 of us. If I gotta
make a U-turn, I'm making a U-turn.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck what the road says.
I did that.
I gotta turn the fuck around. Turn around.
One thing. I don't know if it's a similar thing with US Army, but one thing I learned in the army is that, like, rules aren't there. Rules are guidelines.
Yeah.
The rules are meant to be broken.
Well, not meant to be broken, but maybe bent. Rules are basically there, so
Bent. All right, I'll give you bent.
well,
Like, try not to do it all the time.
not even that. It's just don't get caught. Like the rules tell you
Some of them.
the rules tell you how you get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them are there for good reason.
For good reason, I'll give you that. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
You're right.
there is-
Rules are
there
not
is
meant to be
ones.
broken. They're
But-
definitely most of them are meant to be broken.
Yeah.
Bent.
Yeah, it's just that, you know, like there was some things in the army where, like when it came to like weapon handling, there was some rules that were like, that's fucking stupid. Why is that? Why is that a rule? Why is that a thing? So obviously you do your own thing, you know, that makes sense, so to speak, that sort of thing. But there is I do think there are more guidelines than certain like certainties in the army.
Yeah.
Because the diversity of people that join the armed forces, you can't expect everyone to sit on that. Even though they say there's uniformity, you can't expect everyone to sit on that.
No, we
straight
just look uniform.
Yeah, but we're not.
Yeah. The same haircut. It's fucking it, dude.
Even
I have met during my time in the military, I met so many people that it was so funny when you would meet someone and then see them for the first time in their regular people clothes. And you're like, oh shit, you're one of those guys.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because like I had a friend that was like a real good friend of mine.
I never felt that.
No, it was a real good friend of mine. Awesome dude. I loved him to death at work. We went out. I was like, you gonna come to the club with us tonight? He's like, yeah, it was like a Friday night or whatever.
Was he a pant sagger?
He had fully like Metallica'd out fucking chains,
Yes, lad.
fucking long ass pants and shit. I was like, holy fuck, I did not expect you to dress like that. And I was like, whatever, dude, let's go. I didn't give a fuck. Obviously, we don't care. And then I look at like his I think at the time it was MySpace. And he's just
all right,
like,
you old bastard.
all right, yeah, when he came in, he had like super long hair. I was like, okay, now I see it. But it was like when you first see that motherfucker in civilian clothes, you're like, oh,
We had
let's fuck.
we had a
Cheers,
guy-
bud. Let's go.
Digresses a little bit from the topic, Ron, but we had a guy that I nicknamed him, and he fucking hated it. I got in trouble for it, but I nicknamed him Big Issue because so Big Issue in the UK is a magazine about homeless people that they employ homeless people to give out so they earn a bit of money and you pay £1 for it. So this guy, he only on nights out only used to wear Issue clothing. So he'd wear like a pair, like some
like his
tracksuit
PT
trousers, PT pants with some like PT trainers and like maybe like a squadron t-shirt or something. So
my God.
I nicknamed him Big Issue and I got in so much trouble for that.
We had those same people. You would always like we would hit people at like we'd be at like the bar or whatever, and they would like reach up to get something. You'd see they were wearing like their tan belt.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "What the fuck are you wearing? Why are you wearing your belt? Go buy a belt.
What you got your rigger on for?
Fucking cool. Take your army clothes off. Jesus Christ, dude." I felt like such a fucking cultured piece of shit because my barracks room was so awesome. Like I had trees and shit in it, like legit fucking like trees in there when you would go in, carpet, everything, just fucking, it was awesome. And I felt like such a gangster, but
You was one of them fancy bitches.
yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean, I was in for a while, so it's like I had a fancy ass room. I mean, when I was in the barracks, I was in Germany for, God, I was there for a while, 5 years maybe, something like that.
Lucky fuck.
Nice.
Well, I re-enlisted to stay in Germany.
I also did too, but they wouldn't let me.
Yeah,
but they said no.
they were like, "You're just a problem."
had I got in trouble and went down a rank, they would have let me stay.
Oh, yeah, no, they let me stay because I didn't make E5 till I left Germany. I left Germany as a corporal, I think it was. Yeah, which is a
But yeah,
glorified
so
E4.
where were we at? We digressed massive. What question were we on?
We
Common
were on
sense.
the common sense.
Is it dead? I think it is, man. But it's up to us to keep it alive. We gotta keep it alive.
Right. I don't think it's dead because we can still teach our kids it and them their kids and them their kids. We can also distill it into our nieces and nephews. Dan,
Yeah,
I think you have a big job ahead of you, brother.
Yes, I do. You've heard the stories. You've heard the stories.
Oh man.
You're fucking savage.
It's got to be done, dude. It's got to be done, man.
Rob, what about you, brother? You think it's dead?
It's the most.
Well, we already discussed that with Silvio. I think it's not dead, but it's hard. It's rare nowadays.
I think like it's again we're back to fucking social media. I hate coming to it, but people can sound off without catching a fist. And like it's super important, that is. It teaches you so much. It teaches you social boundaries, and that means a lot.
People are a lot more ballsy nowadays on shit that they would never say in person. You know what I mean? There's some.
Oh, no, it doesn't happen in person though. You meet it like I got a 19-year-old brother who's all for. He fucking loves communism. He's all for. I tell him he's a fucking idiot and slap him about a bit all the time. It's a little bit of bullying, but he deserves it. Yeah, he's like he doesn't talk about it. He won't talk about it. He won't talk about what he's into. He won't talk about what he believes in or anything like that. You have to train it out of him. And it's the same with a lot of his friends as well. They'll just sit there in the corner of the room and then they'll be like, "Oh, here's Tom's loud abrasive dickhead brother coming over to ask us what we're into and what we like." And that's what I do. I'll have a couple of beers, I'll go over and be like, "Right, what are you cunts into then? What do you cunts do?" And they're like, "Oh, he said cunt." And, it's just like, what's wrong with you,
I swear to
man?
God, Dan, when I come there, whoever you introduce me to, I'm going to call them a cunt.
Do it.
Yep.
Fucking
yes.
Fucking yes. I'm going to be like, "What's up, cunt?"
Yeah.
And then just awkwardly stare at them until they decide whether or not I'm being offensive or if I'm just being stupid.
It's the best,
like,
man.
How you doing, cunt?
That's how we do.
They're gonna go, "Oh, he's fucking American. We're doing good."
Do you speak English?
That was brilliant. But yeah, like, and I start like I try and talk openly to them, and they won't say anything. They're too scared. But if it was over an open forum like the internet, where I'd be like, "All right, cunt, what are you up to?" And they'd be like, "Don't call me cunt, you fucking racist. You're what's wrong with the world." They wouldn't say that sitting there to my face. And it's not because I get aggressive. Well, I might. But, I mean, especially after a few whiskeys, I might.
Is it because you're 6 feet tall?
It might also be that.
Are you 6 foot tall?
I am 6 foot tall.
Yeah, that's right. You look up to me.
Here we go.
I look up to everyone.
It's a big
So
man.
what?
He's a big man because he's tall. I don't know.
Shut up, Titanic. You didn't hear
big
that.
Man. Thank you very much.
But I just think, I think common sense is dying a little bit, and I do enjoy seeing kind of modern-ish people trying to do common sense in like supermarkets and just general life, and you can see the fix that you can see the solution to the problem they're having. But I just love sitting there going, I'm just gonna let these work this out. This is fun.
Watching
this failing in humanity.
I got a question, and it comes from Titanic's comment. It seems like Gen Z is getting common sense back over millennials, though. What is a Gen Z? What are those years? Because I have just learned recently that I'm a fucking millennial. I just learned that recently, and
are
it
we
pisses
millennials?
me off. Yes, we're fucking millennials, and it pisses me off.
We're not even just millennials. We're like,
how does this shit work? Like,
what
does a millennial mean? What years is that?
I don't know.
Well, hold on.
I've read between 85 and something, and then I've read between 80 or
81 to 96, according to Google. Baby boomers are baby boomer. 46 to 64 are boomers. Gen X is 65 to 80. So I think most of our parents are late end boomers, probably. My dad was born in maybe 64.
Wait, how were we millennials? I was born in 88.
My mom was born 68.
Okay, maybe my dad was born in
That means no. So Dan, we are literally
No, he'll be
middle.
60.
We're middle millennials.
We are
We're in the-
we are millennials. I was born in 88, so we are literally almost smack dab in the middle of millennials.
Here we go.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
anyone born between 81 and 96, ages 23 to 38 in 2019, is considered a millennial. Who's making these fucking rules? I don't.
Well,
I don't fucking believe
late
that.
end millennials are fucking assholes. So they're just fucking dickheads.
Yeah.
So I obviously Zoomers,
What was happening?
Gen Z, and alphas. Apparently, 2010 to 2020. Who gives a fuck about your opinion?
There's an alpha 2010 to 2020. They're fucking 10. They don't get
They're
a goddamn.
fucking
They
10 years
don't.
old.
They don't
You're
get
not
a
even out of your
generation.
parents' house yet. Yeah, you don't have a generation.
Top whiskey mod.
fuck
I'm
outta
Gen
here.
X. Fuck off, dude. You're Gen -1. Get the
Nah,
fuck-
he's a
Mine-
Are
fucking.
you Gen
He's
X
a
for
fucking
real?
boomer.
He's Gen A.
No, he's definitely Gen X.
There was apparently the GI generation, which was 1901 to 27. That's wild. And then the Lost generation.
There we go. That's top whiskey mod. The GR generation.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. The Lost generation, 1883 to 1900. Yeah, they're all dead.
So
Everyone on Earth from the 1900s, from 1900 is dead.
He had to think about that
Oh, yeah,
real quick.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That's
no,
crazy.
That
You
is
think about
crazy to think of.
Literally, think about this right now. That's not even that long ago. It's 120 years ago.
Yeah, that's
And,
not that long. That's,
years ago.
that's still fresh, man. That's
So to go ahead and make my
Everyone.
comment, hold on. So go ahead and make my comment. No, I don't think Gen Z is bringing back the common sense Titanic because a lot of my problems come from you young fucks.
yeah.
A lot of my
First
problems
off,
either come from
Titanic is
you.
also a boomer, or Titanic is also a fucking millennial. So
He
don't
said-
let him try to play like he's not.
He
Is
says
he
he's
really?
barely. He says he's barely Gen Z. I'm cutting
He's-
early
he's-
Gen Z by
how
like
old is he?
2
21?
years.
Oh, so he's born in
If he's
2000.
if he's 21, he's fucking Gen Z, bro. Come on now.
All right.
He
how do we
did.
ban-
He did
hold on.
also say that he'll get on his knees and look up to all three of us. So he's whatever fucking Gen we say. If that's
Dibs.
the case.
I mean, oh.
Wait, am I not modded in this channel?
No, I don't
bruh.
think you are.
Daniel,
what?
handle this.
For fuck's sake.
/ mod so I can / ban Titanic's
Yeah.
fucking millennial Gen Z, whatever the fuck ass out of here.
No.
99. You know what? That's not even that young anymore, dude. You're getting old, bro. Because in 99, thank you.
Oh, in 90, I was 10 years old in 99.
You get 10 minutes.
Oh my fucking god, you fucking piece of shit. No. Can you
Why?
reverse that?
Why have you done that?
Because he's a baby.
In 99, I had been in the army for 5 years. Wow.
Whoa.
In 99, I was in
I was 10 years old.
6th grade.
I was in
Why was
5th
I
grade.
living
4th
it?
grade. 4th grade.
How old are you now, Josh? Jake?
5th grade. I'm 30. I'm turning 30. I don't fucking know anymore.
Honestly, there is a point where you no longer
There
know.
is.
I
man,
was
there really
born in
is.
89. Someone do the math because I don't do that.
You were born in 89.
89
And so
Oh,
you're,
you're
so
32.
you're 32 this year then.
this year. Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
well,
I'm 33
yeah,
now,
all right.
so-
Yeah,
All right,
I
so
turned
Maybe I was in
33
6th grade.
a couple of weeks ago. If you guys didn't know,
I did know. I bought you a
You
bomb ass bottle.
Oh,
you
that's
liking that
bottle, dude, it's beautiful.
Is it?
I'm quarter of the way through already. Look,
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see it.
I'm getting through it, man.
That means you're enjoying it.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Oh my fucking god!
So,
He wants it. He wants it.
Come on, buddy.
Don't threaten him with a good time.
Son of a.
so for anyone who's listening to this, Rob is constantly banning and unbanning Titanic in chat.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're doing the. Are we doing that now? The Spotify thing.
It's not on
We-
yet. I'm going through the
We
motions.
need to get in the habit of it, right?
Yes, we do. We definitely do.
Awesome.
Let's get that
Oh.
For the
out.
Spotify listeners or for the listeners who can't see the video here, Titanic said he'd S my D if I banned him one more time. Therefore, I banned him one more fucking time because I'm trying to
Because
get
you
a
know.
DS. And if he's offering the D is available to be S'd.
Amazing.
You can't ban me for that. I didn't say anything wrong.
Exactly.
Thank you. He says
So,
plane ticket in hand.
Common sense is dying. 100%, man. I can see it. For
I
sure.
feel like it's on a downward slope, but we can bring it back.
We
What,
won't bring it
just
back,
us
though.
three? Just us three can bring it back. I mean,
The Whiskey Club.
that's a
No,
bold
do you
move.
really
Bring it
hold
back,
on?
come
All
on,
right. So
dude.
do you really think there's only us three that believe that like think the way we think?
Mm,
No, fuck no.
no,
dude.
there isn't. There.
Absolutely not, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's true.
As much as I don't like Josh right now, he also thinks
I'm
like us.
upset with Josh.
I'm
I'm
very
really
upset with him.
Can we get an
I
F?
guarantee you
can we
he's
get
playing
an F?
PUBG.
Can we get an F in chat for Josh, please?
Yeah, F in chat for Josh,
F's
please.
in chat for Josh, please.
Let's get
Thank
all
you.
F's in chat, please.
Mhm.
All F's in chat.
Okay, so with that being said, shan't we move on?
We shan't. No, we shall.
We shall.
This
We
motherfucker says
shall.
shan't.
Shan't we move on?
I shan't.
I have actually discovered while I was taking a piss, I found my 3-minute rant.
All right, good, because I
Was
would like
was
you
it
to go
about how
first.
small your penis is?
That's not a rant. It's actually really nice because he's
I'm
got
sick
really good
of
motion
my
in the ocean.
dick
Titanic.
being tiny. My window's open. Fuck.
I'm really sick of small dicks.
Small dicks, specifically mine.
That'd be a great
All right,
5-minute round.
moving on. I feel
Okay,
like I have an average penis.
Who's
Anyone
going
that's
first?
in the chat that has had or participated with my penis ever in some type of forum outside of this, please back me up here.
Yes,
It's average,
got you.
right?
Yes.
Can we just, hun?
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm gonna need dick pics from all of you. I'll let you guys know how you rank.
So I can already let you know how it ranks. I'm gonna go with Dan. Sorry, Rob. I love you. You know that. Rob, and then me. I'm
Oh
Bob.
wait, it's yours in.
No.
It's gotta be-
No, that's my belly button.
Oh, Dan's got a huge penis. I can guarantee it.
I
It's so
guarantee
average.
fucking see it.
Got some of this.
It's all about I gotta make you laugh. That's
Mhm.
it. That's all I got
Yeah.
for me is my attitude.
Yeah,
So
you
my
try
penis
to-
ain't-
you
my
try
penis
to-
ain't bringing nothing to the table.
Are you saying I'm not funny?
No, you aren't funny. Oh, you,
Oh,
are,
okay.
you are funny. You're not as funny as your dick is big.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not. It's standard. It's like standard issue. You know, everyone's got one.
Mine was like what they had left over.
Titanic, you can take my word for it.
Right. So who's going first?
I'll go first.
You go first.
Because I really need
Yeah.
to.
Dan is hiding some meat, guaranteed.
No, let's talk
Maybe.
about how he spelled guaranteed there.
Some of-
Guaranteed.
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 some prime Aberdeen Angus Scottish beef. Right here. Right.
All right.
So.
Yo, that
Rob,
was some
go
real.
first.
That was some real UK shit. Stop that.
Oh, Aberdeen.
So British. I almost went to war with you. That was so goddamn British.
I feel like you were gonna tax me on that.
I'm gonna fucking invade you with it.
Good luck. Try it.
Oh no, it's begun. It's begun.
Oh shit. I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving.
Right.
you're not. You're fucking stuck with us.
We've got the 3-minute rant for 5 minutes from Rob. I think. Hang on. Let me make sure I get this right. No, it didn't work. Oh, it worked. Cool. You're good to go. Let's go.
What's a big? Oh, is it gone?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, there was a fucking intro or some shit. All right. So my rant, which was decided while I was taking a piss probably about 10 minutes ago, was Germany has these toilets, right? I live in Germany. So they have toilets that they have they've kept around since the old times, right? So it's, you know how like normal people toilets, I don't know how it is in the UK, but normal people toilets, you like piss and you shit into the water and then it's just like gone. You know what I mean? Like you just shit in there and it's fucking gone. In Germany, they have like a fucking serving plate where it goes, you have your toilet hole like this, like your toilet seat that you fucking sit on. Then there's a plate. Then the water is a tiny little hole in the bottom. And the reason they do this is so that doctors can like, or you can like examine your shit or your poop or something like that. And it's hard to, yeah, we call it a poo-poo platter toilet. And it's fucking disgusting because I don't need to look at my shit that often to where that every time I take a shit, I want to have it hovering below my asshole. So let me show you the fucking the seat, what they look like. I wish I could find it. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Let me make sure there's no dicks on there. Okay. They look like this.
Make sure there's no dicks.
So they look like this. Like this is legit how the fucking toilets look in most of the places in Germany. I won't even say most, but some of the places in Germany, it's legit. You are shitting almost directly back into your butthole. God forbid you had fiber in your diet, because that's gonna be a long one, and it's just gonna snake directly back into your ass. It's fucking terrible. And I honestly feel like they shouldn't do that. It's fucking gross. I don't know. I don't like it. End of my fucking 3-minute rant.
Is that your rant done?
Stop making me shit on my own ass. I'm drunk, man.
Oh fuck! I can't deal.
This is
with
the first. I think it's the first whiskey club I've actually been drunk. Like drunk.
Oh man, that was just making me shit into my own asshole. That's that's killed me. That has. So I believe, yeah, it's called an inspection plate, is what they call it, is what I heard. I think it was a couple of years, but it was, in fact, it was when I was working in Germany, when I was in South Germany, and I remember first time I went to the toilet in like a service station or something. I came back out and I said to the sergeant who was driving, I was like, what's the fucking deal with the toilets? Who's been making the toilets around here? He's like, oh, it's an inspection plate so you can look at your shit after. I was like, oh, well, I left mine on there. That's just...
So the next guy can take a look at it.
Yeah, share the love. You do something like that, I'm abusing it.
The bad thing about those toilets is, because I actually own one.
I do too.
Back through that door and everything. Like
so
that,
have you got one in your? Is it in every house? Or?
I don't have one. There's one in my other place.
Oh, this motherfucker got two places.
My bad.
No,
Flex.
so the bad thing, yeah, right? Flex on it real quick. I want to see the bicep. I'm just kidding. So the bad thing about that is the fucking flusher is literally behind you. So if I don't want to stand up after wiping my ass to turn around and flush the toilet and look at my shit, I have to turn around while still sitting down to flush it. It's really yeah. So basically,
Fucking
every
gross.
time I flush the toilet, I'm looking at my poop.
You watch it go.
Yeah, and then
And
I just
honestly, poop not in water smells way worse.
and it sucks
does, doesn't
because
it? Yeah, it
and it
does.
sucks because if it's sticky poop or something like that, you have to take the fucking scrub brush and scrub it off of there.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like after my son poops, I have to scrub it every single time.
He's a shitter.
Yeah, that man.
You got a little
that-
shit on your hands.
I was about to say that man. That boy takes man shits.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
My daughter does, and they're
Really?
brutal. I went in the bathroom after earlier, and I was heaving whilst I was taking a piss. She's 8. I was like,
Why?
trying not to
Why is
piss
this-
everywhere at the same time.
Oh my god!
It's fucking
Speaking of that,
nightmare.
Mia, we were at Mia has speech therapy. You know, obviously she's bilingual, so we put her in speech therapy so she could get like a little bit better at German.
Yeah.
And try to differentiate between German and English.
Trying to knock the English out of her a little bit.
Yeah. So there's like another kid. We're in the waiting room, and there's another kid in the other room. So Mia goes, "Can I go over there and maybe say hi?" I said, "Yeah." She's like really shy. So she walks over there. She looks in. She's like, and I said, "Stop being shy." She's like, "I'm not." "What are you doing?" She goes, "Hold on." She wanted to walk into the other room, but before she did that, she walked over to me. She put her butt on me. She farted on me. She goes, "Okay, I'm good." And then walks into the other room. And I was like, "Did you shit on me?"
Good lass, good girl.
Yeah. I was like, all right.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's
Oh, I just
fucking
dropped my milk.
awesome.
That's great.
I
So,
love it.
Jake, we got your rant up next.
What the fuck, man? Rob's wasn't even 3 minutes. I don't even like that.
Pass off. Yeah, that's fine.
I feel
Don't-
like most of Rob's life, especially if we have Sylvia, was like, yeah, I'll be 5 minutes. It'll last 5 minutes. It's,
so
it's usually about
if
2.
I make it 5 minutes, we're celebrating. we're putting it on the calendar.
Oh shit.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah, I can do mine.
Okay.
Hey, Pato.
I think you are about good to go, dude. Yeah, do it.
All right. Well, so Dan's gonna love this one because mine's actually for teaching your kids how to be respectful.
Oh, yeah.
And he always tells me that actually he told me today that my shit's always serious. All right, so teach your kids some fucking respect. All right. And I don't mean to say when they're talking to someone, say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. What I mean is teach them not to talk back. You know what I mean? So the other day, all right, I'll give an example on this one. It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. My wife, Abel, is still in the kitchen eating, right? And because he takes fucking forever to eat, and my wife tells him, "Make sure you eat everything." And the little boy yells back, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And I heard this. I was outside having a cigarette after my breakfast, and I walk in. I said, "Mandy, did I just hear that fucker say yeah, yeah, yeah?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Are you not going to say? Are you not going to say anything that was disrespectful?" And she looks at me and goes, "No." That's yeah. Needless to say that I walked in there and said, "I don't ever want to hear you talk to your mother like that again, or else my hand will be a high five." You know what I mean? And the big thing is, so I'm not telling anybody how to raise their children. Raise them however you want. But if your kid comes over my house and is disrespectful, he's going to get words. He's going to hear it from me. It's not my kid, so I'm not going to be able to discipline him how I want to. And I don't beat my kids. I don't hit my kids either. They'll stand in the fucking corner forever. They'll sit on their bed. They'll not get their toys or anything like that. And it's just it's baffling at the amount of kids that I see. A lot of my son's friends who are disrespectful. They don't listen to their parents. They they tell them they talk back to them. Basically, what you're showing them is in my opinion, what you're showing them is they can walk all over you. They do whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want to do it. And if you're going to let them do that as a child, imagine what they're going to be like as a fucking teenager or even an adult. Because I wasn't always respectful. I was a shithead, and I got beat up a few times for being disrespectful, and I have learned my lesson. And that's
the last time you take my pencil.
And that's not to say my parents didn't teach me respect, just because I just didn't listen to my parents, because I didn't listen to my parents, basically. So, to sum it up, I will say this: get your fucking kids right.
Amen.
End of rant.
Nice. I like it. That was good shit.
Thank you.
Fuck with that.
Definitely.
Thank you.
100%, dude.
Absolutely, right?
I get it. I get it a lot, mainly off family and stuff. But
family is not
if your kids are in my house, like, it's my rules.
My house, my rules.
100%.
My dinner table, my rules.
Yeah. And you should
You walked into my domicile.
You should never domicile. You won't know a domicile.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, dude, that was fucking badass.
Don't be
And the
using
thing is,
fancy
and
words.
the thing is your kid is going to learn, or excuse me, my kid is going to learn from your kid, and that's not to say my kid's going to learn from every fucking kid,
Yeah.
right? But he's going to learn from his friends, and a lot of his friends are disrespectful fucking cunts.
Yeah. Nah, I hear that. But I think they learn. I think they fucking learn from the times as well, man. Because we're moving into a times now where, well, at the minute we're in a time where people can tell you, well, the people can tell you what you can and can't do in your own home, in your own garden, and stuff like that. So kids are going to learn from that as well. You know, being able to challenge the status quo and say to people that it adds that. Excuse me, that extra bit of, for people on Spotify, I just burped. That little bit of rebelliousness, maybe, you know, that says, yeah, fuck you, I'm in my own place, I do what I want. So they go anywhere and do what they want. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. When you're in someone's house, you go by their rules. They tell you to take your shoes off, take your goddamn shoes off.
Take your fucking shoes off,
Yeah.
right? My fucking my brother-in-law is goddamn 18-year-old kid who fucking, and we tell everybody, take your fucking shoes off when you come inside. Take your fucking shoes off when you come
It's your
inside.
fucking house, man.
And this goddamn, and you know what? And I love the kid. I really do. He's a good dude, and he has his problems and everything like that. But I don't know if it's a fucking memory thing or if it's just I just don't give a fuck. This is my sister's house too. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. You're in my house. Take your goddamn shoes off.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. I can't.
That's
argue
how I
that.
am with like Mia's friends will come over or some shit, and they're like, the other day this kid had the nerve to come into my room, hand me his phone, and say, "I need the VLAN" in German, like I need the internet.
I'd have thrown his phone out the fucking window. So go get your phone.
I said no. I was like, no. Normally I give it to him, but I said no. Get out. I said, I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I was like, we're not friends. And I said, I was in some broke ass German. I was like, nein, get raus. And then he came back in later. He was like, darf ich WLAN bitte haben? Which is like, may I please have VLAN? I said, yes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
See,
Absolutely. He probably went up to me and was like, yo, what's up with your fucking dad, bro? Like,
Yeah.
why is he being such a dick?
Yeah, like, don't come in here asking me for shit. Slap the fuck out you. Slap the fuck out your parents, too. No, they're nice people.
it's
I'm
like,
sure they are.
manners go a long way, a long way, and that's getting lost a little bit as well. Common sense. It's the old-fashioned shit that people say, you know, that's getting lost. I don't think it's old-fashioned. I think it's just being a fucking half-decent human being, having some manners, a bit of common sense, and a bit of common courtesy. You know, it costs nothing. As Top Whiskey Mod, exactly as it came out of my mouth, it costs nothing. You know. So it's a lot of people think it's old school, but it's not old school. It's just the school. That's it, and it'll always be that way, and it always should.
Yeah, and that goes to saying fucking say thank you and please and shit like that. Dan, if you fucking thank me ever again, I will disown you.
It's different between us, though, isn't it? Right? Like, you know, we're boys. That's it. That's how it is. We don't.
Bro, I feel like I've only known. I
a
literally,
fuck
I
how
think
much.
we've only known each other for a few months, and literally, I feel like when I say brother, you are a brother.
Yeah,
Skål.
and likewise, Skull. Oh, that's what
I already drank, so
I actually thought you were
catch
gonna
up.
cry a little bit then. But...
I don't cry. I had my
He
tear
almost cried
surgically
one
removed
time
when I
when he
was
dropped the
11.
weight on his foot at the gym.
I did almost cry. Yeah, it was 10 kilos.
That was fucking rough, bro.
For you, that's a little bit less than a stone.
But it's yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This motherfucking idiot, dude. I said, hey, like we were unloading the weights on the fucking bench press, and we've got like I don't know what it was, but there was a 10 kilo on the end, and then like a 15 or a 20 kilo.
It was a 40. It was a 20 kilo, a 15 kilo, and a 10 kilo.
Okay, so
And I wasn't paying attention.
he goes to pull off the 15 kilo, and he forgets that there's a 10 kilo before it. He pulls it off.
No.
And it falls directly on the tiny little fucking bones of his fucking
Ooh.
shoe.
So this is my
Like
foot,
on the
and
knuckle.
It falls like this.
Damn.
And he goes, oh! And he just fucking trips out. And I'm like, oh shit, that sucks, because it fell fucking
Like,
far
yeah.
and hard.
He is legit hurt.
Boom, right on his fucking
You
foot.
got fucked by gravity there, boy.
This motherfucker
Big
was like,
time.
oh. He pulls his
Absolutely.
fucking foot out. We're sitting over by the, because we were going to do squats after that. So we usually do like chest. We'll do upper body. So like chest, back,
Mhm.
thighs, tries, shit like that. Shoulders at the same time or on the same day. And so then we're going to do not squats, but deadlifts. I think it was deadlifts after that, right?
It was deadlifts.
Yeah, which is a lower back exercise.
Yeah, we got a workout. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, baby. And
Just a little bit.
so we get over there. He's like, let me look at my foot real quick. So he pulls his foot out. And it's just fucking black and blue, just gross. And he goes, I'm going to finish this workout.
What? Yes.
Like,
skull.
We're just going to keep going. And this motherfucker's
boy.
limping around the gym, just fucking like, I'm going to deadlift.
Do
I was
it.
like, maybe you shouldn't
Hell
deadlift.
no. Do that shit. Get it
I
done.
did. So I think I did one set.
Yeah, he did
And
one
then
set. He was like, it's not worth it. And I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. Maybe you should go do something else. But the fact that he even stayed was just awesome because
That's
his
bad,
shit
man.
was fucking
For sure.
gross.
Go and do it, man. Go and do it.
It was gross.
You know what they say? You know what they say? Pain is weakness leaving the body.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
But it hurts.
You know what? Yo, so
But that shit hurts.
Yo, to speak on that, I've seen this meme going around. It's I'm tired of fuck. Never mind. Fuck myself.
Nah, come on.
What is it?
We're
So,
reminiscing now.
you know that
Go ahead.
I wanted to add to what someone said in chat. Who was it? Someone said in chat about opening doors for people and stuff.
Yeah, and they said that I
Oh, that was Top Whiskey Mod.
Yeah, so
But I opened doors to
Top
people
what?
and top Whiskey Mod. What did I say?
Top Misky Mod.
Ah, shit.
Top Misky Wad.
Top Whiskey Mod. Yeah.
Do you know where that's from, Dan?
No, I don't, but it sounds hilarious.
Oh, damn it. It's from fucking
Indiana Jones.
Sounds like you don't know. It sounds like...
It's from Indiana Jones.
Is it?
when the guy had the heart in his hand and he was like trying to do the sacrifice and the
Oh,
one guy he, like,
yeah.
he just flipped over and he goes, Hum Num Shimai,
Yeah,
Hum
Hum
Num
Num
Shimai,
Shimai.
Hum Num Shimai.
That's
So
classic.
fucking good.
As if you
I use
remembered
it
that.
anytime there's any, that's the thing. Anytime there's like any like quote or some shit comes up where somebody's like, I don't know, there's like some fucking crazy video where they do like the oh blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
bullshit. I'm like hum num shimai, hum num shimai.
So, to what you were saying about opening doors, I think this might be killing the whole decency thing, and you know, like making your kids, not be cunts, basically. I was working in London, and I was going into this big. I think it was LG's or HP's offices. It was one of the companies that has two letters for their name. I was going there for a meeting, a marketing meeting, and I opened the door, and like this fucking chick, I call it what you want, a woman, a female, was walking out, and like I opened the door, I held the door open. She fucking walked up the door and she went, "I can't open the door, you know." So I went, "Well, go fuck yourself then, do it," and shut the door. But
So
it's just like that. I'm not doing it because you're inferior and you can't open their heavy metal door. I'm doing it because I'm not a piece of shit, and
Right.
you know I was brought up to be a gentleman, and not just to women, but be a gentleman in the sense of if you can have that opportunity to do something, you know, decent for someone, then do it. Why not?
Right? It makes me feel fucking good to do something like that. And you know what? So what
It's not just that though. It's kind of because I was brought up that way. It's just a thing to do it. I don't do it with any preconception of you know, feeling any sort of goodness or appreciation or anything like that. I'm just automatically a good person, and
yeah,
I don't mean that in the big-headed way. I'm not trying to be like I'm
You're not.
really, oh, I'm so
You're not.
good. I'm such a good guy.
He's not that good of a guy.
I'm not, but I will open a door for you or help you with some shopping, maybe. You know.
Yeah. So all right. So to speak on that, I think it might be depending on who you do it for and or to. I don't know what the good whatever it's supposed to be. Anyways, The preposition. Thank you.
Girl.
But so Abel, my son, my oldest, right? So I'm picking him up from his aunt's house, and he opens the door. And not only did he open it for me because he's like, "Papa, you can go first," but he sees this old man on the outside of it, and he goes, "Papa, wait." And he looks at this old man, mind you, it's an old German man. He goes, "Du kannst doch reinkommen," which means you can come inside. Respectfully, yeah. And I was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck, dude?" Brought a fucking tear to my eye.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's good shit.
And I've never taught him that. I have never taught him, "Hey, you open doors for people when you can, if you can."
Yeah. But that's just a sense of his surroundings, you know, and what he's been brought up in, and that's good shit. That means we're maybe doing the right thing.
I'm trying to. Then again, today I got put in a doghouse because I yelled at him because he couldn't put his shoes on correctly.
You piece of shit.
I didn't yell at him.
You'll see some old man not being able to put your shoes on correctly. He'll be like, "You fucking asshole! Put your shoes on properly."
If the old man is senile, then you know what I mean. It's okay.
yeah, that's fine. He'll forget about it.
You know, forget about it. Fucking forget about it.
Hey, listen, dickhead, forget about it.
Yeah, I think
Mario.
I think
Mario.
I think common sense,
fuck with me?
common decency, and conspiracy theories have nothing in common at all.
No.
That's what we've discovered.
Yeah.
That's what we got. That's,
no, I do
definitely.
think
common
sense and common decency I do think they have something in common, and that's that the fact they're being seen as, like, you know, old school, the old thing that people have, because you don't want to hold a door open for a lady that's coming through the door because, you know, she's quite capable of doing it herself, but why the fuck should she? Or why the fuck should he? If you're already at the door and you're about to open it, let the person through.
I don't even, so I can definitely say I don't even know where I learned it from, because if I'm walking into somewhere and I have the opportunity to open the door, why do I open the door and let them in first? I do it. I absolutely do it. Or
in case there's like a wild lion in there. You go in. If you come out, okay, it's fine.
Right? Or if I can see through the glass, or if I can see the door through the door or whatever, and I open the door and I let them come out before I walk in. Why do I even do that?
I don't know. That's the thing I do as well. If someone's coming out of a door that I'm approaching, I'll open the door and let them come out before I go in.
Exactly. Like, why though? It's not a bad thing. I feel good doing it. Like, yeah, bro, go ahead, man.
They say it's much nicer to give than to receive.
By your leave. I love giving.
Yeah. I always say, I'm like, after you, man. No, you go for it. It's cool. And you know, when you have them encounters where you meet a fellow nice person, and you're like, after you, and they're like, no, after you, and you're like, no, dude, go on, after you, and they're like, no, it's after you.
No. Actually, I don't do that. So what I do is, if I say after you and they say after you, I go. If I say if you insist.
The funny thing is, I go, thank you for your service, and then it's like,
thank you for your service.
No, thank you. And they're like, no, I love when they say thank you for your service, and you're like, thank you. They're like, no, seriously, thank you. You're like, I don't fucking know what you want me to say.
Do you know what you should do? Just lean in and kiss them. That's what you should
Thank
do.
you.
No, not like that. Not like that. What you should do is they go, thank you for the service, and you go, no, thank you. And they go, no, thank you for your service. Just grab them by their face and just on the lips, just one little
It's the last time you ever thank anyone for their service.
I once thanked this guy for his service and he kissed me on the mouth. I'll never do it again.
I'll never thank anybody again.
Maybe that's what happened in the UK. Maybe that's why they don't do it. I don't know. Infinite loop of nicety. They are still there to this day. No, what I do is if I like open the door and they go, no, after you, I give them that one opportunity. If I say after you and they go, no, after you, they've had their opportunity then. And I'm like, cool, nice one, man. Cheers. Maybe shake the hand or something. Because it's cool to keep that going, man. Keep the perpetuation of niceness going. Because you don't have to.
Wait, hold on. You shake their hand before you go inside before them?
Or I'll walk past.
Have you?
Yes.
But do you hold the door open for them as you're going in?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Of course,
Yeah, I get it.
man.
I knew
Just
I
fuck with
loved you
that.
for a
Like
reason.
the thing is, though, it's like people think like, oh, it's being over nice, but it's not costing me anything. And if I've got to be somewhere and I'm 30 seconds late because I was just not being a cunt, and I can live with that. And if the person says, "Why are you 30 seconds late?" Because I was being an alright human being back there, I don't.
If someone asks you why you're being 30 seconds late, I'm gonna ask them why they're being a cunt.
Well, I'm never 30 seconds late. I'm always 5 minutes
Right?
early. Well,
5 minutes?
I say 5 minutes early. I call it on time. You got to be 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes. I'm at where I need to be 5 minutes before I need to be there.
I wish I would have joined. I wish I would have joined your army, man. We were 10 minutes. If you're not 10 minutes early, you're 10 minutes late.
Oh no! So the way it used to happen is, say we were going on exercise at 6 a.m. So we had to be at the armory for say 5:30 to draw weapons. So
5:30.
So
wow.
wait. No, this gets better. So the platoon commander would see that, right? So they got to be at the armory for 5:30 to draw weapons. Okay, they need to be up at 4:30. Okay, cool. So we got to be up at 4:30. So then that trickles down to like I don't know, to a squad level. Like my squad leader will be like, or section leader will be like, right, okay, so they got to be up for 4:30 to start getting ready for 5:30. We best wake them up at 3:30. So they can get out of bed, and so
This is why I
it
loved.
perpetuates.
This is why I loved becoming an NCO because. So when I got to my
The Beardsman, how are we doing today, fellas? We're all good, thank you very much. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
What up?
Cheers for big rears, bud.
Cheers, brother Skull.
Yeah, that's how it used to work. So it perpetuates like you got to be
No,
somewhere for 5:30. It means you have to get out of bed at maybe 1 a.m.
Like so much.
That's
so much
so
early.
that's exactly
trickles
how
down.
it works with us. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it trickles down. It's like
But-
the fucking leader's like, you got to be up an hour early. They're like, okay, well, he wants us up an hour. So we got to be an hour for that hour. All right, that's 2 hours. And then your fucking sergeant's
You
like,
need
yeah,
a-
all right, we got to be 2 hours.
you
and
need
2
an-
hours early.
You need an
So
hour
hold
for
on. So
every
hold
hour.
on. So let me. All right. So let me ask you this question, Rob. Did you ever do that to your troops?
No,
Did you snowball it?
no,
I never did it
No,
either.
never.
no.
I
I said,
always-
at this time, and if you weren't there at this time, then I would
It's on you.
smash
Yeah,
you.
that's how I was. I
Yep,
just
absolutely.
I just say to the boys, we got to be here at this time. If you ain't there, then it's fucking on your head. And that's
yeah,
it.
then it's your fucking fault.
Yeah.
However, we got the ass reaming for it, but then they got the counseling statement. God damn, they got the paperwork.
So okay, so we've determined that. What was the question?
It wasn't it wasn't a question.
what was
This
the
was
rant?
my rant. This
Yeah,
was my rant on
that's it.
teaching your kids respect.
Yeah, don't let your kids be cunts. That's what we were saying.
Yeah, don't let your kids be cunts.
Skull.
Dude.
Skull.
A drink to that. Cool. Well, I think that's it for tonight, boys.
That's
a good 3 hours.
3 hours, man.
We carried it as 3 hours as a three.
Absolutely.
That's
I
a-
don't know if we carried it, but it went on.
An hour each of talking smack, and we did it. That's how
Fuck
it
yeah. Shit
So-
rolls down.
Oh, who are we raiding, lads? Yeah, come on, Rob. Find us
Oh
someone to
shit.
raid.
Why
Yeah.
me?
Bobby,
Yeah,
who
come
are we
on.
raiding?
You're the boy. Come on, networking man. Do your
Who
thing.
we got out here?
Hold on, boyos.
Yeah.
So before we go into the raiding thing, as we said, Wednesday we got a fucking big announcement.
Huge
for-
announcement.
for our special guest, and it's gonna be sick. It's big. It is. I think you'll be like. I do think you'll be like, how the fuck have you managed that?
She is
Yeah.
most likely going to actually no, I will definitely say this. She's definitely going to have great conversations. She's going to be able to hold it with us. She's going to be able to banter with us in
100%.
the same way we do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
You found someone?
Disregard.
Hey,
what
no
I
worries,
just said.
no worries, Beardman. It's all good, brother. No worries.
Is that who we're raiding?
No.
No. Okay. No. Why? Why?
No.
Why,
worry about it.
why can't we? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I will not worry about
You were
it.
you were told not to worry about it.
I am
Here we
not.
go.
I'm
Dan,
not
I
worried
am
about it.
loving that fucking purple shirt, brother. If nobody noticed, purple is my it's actually my favorite color.
Oh my! It's also my favorite color. I only wear purple shirts. Oh
I
my.
fucking love
Oh
you.
my god. Dude.
Did we just become best friends?
I think we
Do
did.
you want to go do karate in the garage?
Hell yeah. Okay, so is that who we're raiding? Yeah.
Hold on, let's just see what Scott has to say. I don't see a problem with it.
Okay. Top whiskey mod. What's top whiskey mod saying?
Titanic, my sex life is almost non-existent, and I'm married.
Yeah, he's married, dude.
That's why.
And it's gone.
It's actually it might be mainly because
I
of
know,
the
we
goatee
hope.
that I'm going to
We
drive here.
hope. You don't need any. You do not need any more breeding. Stop it.
Oh, I no. Well, so he asked about sex life, not about procreation. That is not happening anymore. I gave 2 to the world, and I'm sorry for it, but you'll have to forgive me.
See, I see it as I've done my bit for Queen and Country twice over. There's Spawn there. They can do their thing. I say I'm done now. I'm done. I can die. It's fine.
Yep. Yeah, that's enough for me.
Titanic, I can change that. I'm pretty sure. You might need some lessons on biology.
Although we do love you, Titanic.
Yeah. So.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Okay, please, can we please? Yes.
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 Okay. Cool. We've got someone to raid. I want to say
Absolutely.
thank you very much again to everyone for swinging by. It's been a good night. It's only been the 3 of us, but it's been class. It's been a good laugh. Keep your eyes to Twitter for Wednesday. Get all them retweets in, and check out our YouTube as well, where we whack in the clips. So that's it from me and from these guys.
Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. We're going to do Hendo, I think Mullet Out is the best, the one that Scuzz put in there.
Got you.
Yeah, we're going to raid some people. Make sure you go in there, show some love from the Whiskey Club here. I appreciate you all being here. We will see you next Saturday. We should hopefully have a full house. If Jake's not gone,
I think
we
John's
will have
back.
Yeah, John will be hopefully back.
If I'm not on
another shot.
Yeah. If I'm not on job, if I'm not on the job site, then I will be here. Go ahead. Oh, that's such a fucking good one. God damn, that was a good one.
That boys.
Sweet.
If I'm not on the job site, then I will be here.
That one's for you.
I love you guys. Skull.
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 Chin chin. Take it easy, guys. Catch you next week.